Holy crap, I missed you all. Wait, it's been a week and I haven't even audio checked. Audio check? Hello? Uno, dos, tres, catorce. Luminous with the 3 years! Thank you for the tier 3! I did sign the cards. I will mail them tomorrow. The mailing parts, printing all the addresses, that would have taken some time. So, you know, I really wanted to disconnect. But I'll mail those soon. Holy shit, Mighty, thank you for the also with the tier 3. Don't worry, there will be another card given out in 2 months like always. You're bullying me. Chad, they're being bullied. Chad is bullying me! Luminous, thank you for the tier 3. Magnaler, thank you for using your Prime. You only get one of those. You took me. Mighty Ray, thank you for 5 months and using a tier 3 as well. These tier 3s. Oh my god, everybody. I'll be mailing the cards out, like I said, soon as a big thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Oh. Nice RL pics of Plushy Outdoors. I did take some pictures, but I do know it's not always the smartest thing for me to, like, send pictures of where I've been, because people can be weird. But I will ask. DJ, thank you for the 3 months! I mean, thank you for the 29 months out of tier 3. I mixed the 2 up. Thank you for the tier 3! DJ, thank you for being here so long. Everyone, thank you for the daily check-ins as well. Thank you for the daily check-ins! Did you have scratch on your break? Yes. Like I said, the Yomi resting joke is dead. Or I want it to die, you know? Because, yeah, I did go out. Also, everyone on the YouTube side, thank you. Etsaban, Dubuya, Forbidden, Damon, Grave. Hi, everyone on the YouTube side. I love my YouTube chat just as much. Oh my god, the hype train. Oh my god, the hype train. Alright, I'm gonna start the ad, and then we're going... It's weird, it said it started an ad, and then it said it didn't, and then it said it did again. I don't know what's happening. After the ad break, though, we're gonna go. Do you feel some grass under your feet? Under my... No, I didn't go outside barefoot, I don't think. No, I didn't barefoot it. Hi, King Joey. Hi, G-Chan. Guys, there's only 2 weeks left on the plushie, too. There's only 2 weeks left on it. You got blinded by the sun. When I reflected off the lake at one point, I was like, ugh! I'm gonna tell you guys so much. Today is a Yap stream. There's so much to talk about. I may have written some down. But the plushie last week, thank you! Yes, the plushie has 2 whole weeks. I know some people are waiting a week or 2 for their paychecks. But of course, This is the only time to get it. Order 1, order 2, whatever you want to do. Well, she has 2 holes. What do you mean by that? I mean, the glasses. The glasses count technically are. Wait, hold on. I don't know where this is going. I'm gonna hold my plushie right now because I'm oddly nervous. Chat, why am I nervous? It's you guys. Beacon! I don't watch that, but let's go. I was lurking in Shuri's ASMR. Oblivion, thank you for 3 months. Thank you. Everyone, thank you for the daily check-ins. Thank you for the tier 3. Mikon, thank you for the 14 months. Stroker, thank you for being an amazing moderator and for a whole 9 months. What's the name of our sub baby? Has it been 9 months already, Stroker? Has it been 9 months already? Jesus. Zero, thank you for the tier 1. Quinnley, thank you for the 140 watch streak. Hug Wizard, thank you for 3 months. Kamiyoshi. Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks. Ah, fuckles. I'm just gonna continue to go DJ and be like, ah, fuck you! Oh, hi, can we get the hype train? Level 6. Look at you guys. Look at you goobers. I missed you all. Ah! Yo, thank you for the gifted! Thank you! Alright, let's keep that hype train going! Katie, thank you!
Here we go, off the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise our sails? It's freedom like you never knew. Any bags or a pass, say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we can zoom all the way to the moon. Love this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Jump up and your cares will soar away. And if the dark clouds start to swirl, don't feel a shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up girl. So let's all jump up super high, high up in the sky. It's no power up like dancing. You know that you're my superstar, so no one else can take me this far. I'm flipping the switch, get ready for this. So let's do the Odyssey. Odyssey, yes.
I'm back. Hello, my assistants. I hope you're ready to experiment today. It's been a whole week. Vivi, thank you. Whee! Thank you, Vivi. How was your stream? You literally just arriving as I just left the intro scene. Literally the first raid of the break. Okay, listen. Raiders, welcome! Community, welcome! Everybody, don't forget we are on a level 7 hype train. Maybe we can get to a level 10. Keep it going, Can't believe you put me in here. I can't believe you done this. Vivi, thank you! I love you so much. I hope it was great. If you got a raid to run, I totally understand. Please take care of yourself. But it was I appreciate it too. Yeah, go ahead. Get all the redeems out of your system. I know you missed the funny buttons. What's that?
Yomi, I missed you, cutie. Also, happiest anniversary. Yippee!
I missed you too. Thank you for the gifted. BB again, thank you so much for the raid. Toomsy, thank you for 16 months. Also, KDX, thank you for the 1,100 bits. Holy shit. BB, thank you for the 300 biddies. And Dusty, thank you for the tier 1 for 3 whole months. Ugh. This is fine. Ayoto, 115 watch streak. Holy shit. And I know you're in a lot of SVAs as well. And a lot of friends. Ayoto, we cannot leave each other. It is destiny. Hi. Yeah. What's so funny, huh? It's fine. I'll deal with him. I'll deal with him. If watch it. Oh my god, I'm just thanking everybody left and right, you guys. Zero and Erichi, both of you, a 55 watch streak. Holy crap. Have some bees! Bees! Not the bees! Not the bees. Holy crap, everybody. It has been pretty much an entire week. And if you want to be technical about it, you know, it's been 5 days off. But, well, I didn't stream my side on Sunday, but I was still live on a Sunday. But you know what I mean.
Divorcing League of Legends.
Yes, I did uninstall League of Legends as well. I realized I was getting more miserable the more I played, and I was like, what's the point of playing this if I'm not having fun? And I need to stop doing things for myself that is not fun. Yomi needs to learn how to have fun. She's still bad at it. I'm still really bad at it, but I'm trying. Well, you're much smart. I am a shitty idiot. What do you mean? Playing us in front of this economy? I mean, yeah. So I started Baldur's Gate. There's the portal gun. I started Baldur's Gate. I started to do all the fun stories that are with Musume that I haven't really done for myself, you know. I also play like a little sled game. I'm gonna do a little Motor Slice soon for myself. We did stream about half of Motor Slice. I'm gonna play some of that for myself later though. But yeah, a whole lot. A whole lot. There goes the hype train in 10, 9, 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's fine. Thank you for the hype train. Thank you for the hype train. Vivi, thank you for the raid. If you do have to raid and run, please do. But it seems like, what did we get? We got a cow! Oh my god, that cow looks like Moo Moo Clover. We got a cow! That's a great one. I love that. Hee hee hee. I love your little DV stuff. Dandy! Wait, I have to say it right. Hold on.
Damn it. Alright, I'll say it in this voice too. Raise your hook, sail your ships, raid the beach, and eat your chips. Deal with it. Ah! I fucking love that emote as well, Dandy. Ah! Hi,
Dandy! Hello. I love you. How are you? How are you? I was also watching some of your streams during my break. I was still watching a lot of streams during my break. Gosh, I have a lot to talk about for it. A lot of good, a little bad, a little happy, a little sad. You know, some changes, some futures, some new hobbies, a lot of stuff. I've taken some time, and let's be real, it has been 3 years. This is my 3-year anniversary. It has been 3 years, and I haven't changed a lot about myself as a person, so it's like, it was a lot of reflection. Dandy, thank you again so much. Happy anniversary, thank you. Yeah, I'll talk about that in a second, but Dandy, if you have to raid and run, I totally understand. Go lift the anchor, sail away, but if you do want to park yourself in my port, the laboratory is open anytime for you. I gotta remember my toggles. Like, I know all of my toggle buttons, but muscle memory. The muscle memory is a little rusty. Oh shit. No, I'm probably gonna get right back and like riding a bicycle. I miss riding bicycles. I was a bike fiend growing up. I had a little bicycle, and I rode it all over the place, and then I eventually got a better bicycle, and I rode it all over the place. If it has wheels, I've been on it. Just don't put wheels in yourself, because that'll get weird. I'll dock for a bit, but I'll cook it, so I'll be around. Ooh, what you cooking? Vtubers late for 1 week and forgot how to stream. Yeah. Mountain biking. Ooh. Like, I never did anything like super special, I don't think. But just like a lot of biking, just like, you know, around town, to the boardwalk, to
Hope you
the,
backslash you're doing
just like
well.
around my
Here
town, obviously
backslashes
to like
to another 9 months of fun Yomi love.
9 months, Monty, thank you. Thank you for the 9 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's the name of our sub baby? Gosh, yeah, I remember basically like, obviously it was school, back when it was pretty safe to ride your bike to school every day. It was like the school all the time, and then eventually work, and then eventually their friends' houses, then eventually my, you know, because I had a lot of divorced parenting stuff, so I had parents.
If Morphe can go to the next convention
No.
SVA is featured at, and Flort said words Morphe doesn't understand. What does PR liability nightmare mean?
Ask that question when Adfree and I have a collab together, because you'll just be looking at the definition of it. There's so many sub babies, you have a small army. Thank you for all the babies! I mean the subbies! Thank you for all the subbies. Huge hype train, thank you again so much. Crazy, I haven't think of a 15 watch streak. Lance, think of 3 watch streak. Wow, yeah, and you know, it's, here's a silly thing, but you know, like streaming is my full-time thing. Like I can only take so long off before it's like, I'm not gonna make rent. Which, you know, that's okay though. The fact that I can step away and you guys are all still here means a lot. It really, really does. I think the biggest fear I always have is, you know, stepping away too long and then it being like, all right, deuces. But you guys have been incredibly awesome. You know, it's been a long time. Dranagon! Hello! Ain't that a green flag? Well, now it's a brown flag. It's a beige flag. Great. Welcome, Raiders! I'm here to blow you the fuck up. Hi. Welcome, Raiders! It's gonna have you. My name is YomiQuinnley, Alchemist Extraordinaire, and the Mad Scientist. Most of the time. But a glad scientist, and I'm glad that you're here. You can blow me up, you can throw me across the stream, you can do whatever you want, change my colors, use CTSs, you can freeze me, you can electrocute me, you can do whatever the hell you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. I want dinner. Crokerman, Alabat, thank you for the follows. Dranagon, thank you so much. Incredible. If you have to raid and run, please, I value your health over my numbers. So go rest if you gotta rest. This is not a request.
Hopefully you're doing very well.
Whoa.
Watching you, along with
Sorry, I had to
other
reload 3
Vtubers,
times.
keeps me plowing through my days when I'm not feeling 100%.
Ah, thank
love
you! You're so
to you.
sweet. You're so sweet. Look at the watching card. Yes, welcome, Raiders. Again, I'm part of the Sox VTubing agency as well. We do all sorts of silly things here, whether it be, you know, sometimes we do softer stuff like ASMR. I do a little retro games. I do Lego hand cams. I do experiments. I do cooking streams. You name it, we've probably done it. I did a VTubing tutorial stream the other day. I do in fact have to ready to run, and my PC is uploading right now. Oh. Yeah? Yeah, in that case, get the fire hydrant. Go make sure that it doesn't, you go feed it. It's like an animal, you gotta feed it once in a while. Which, speaking of, guys, I have
If
a
you guys
pet
have a prime, slap that prime on the table like a big fucking cock. Show everybody that you have a big fucking dick today and slap that prime on the fucking table right now.
Yeah! Slap your on the table! There you go. Okay, I deserve that. To be fair, I deserve that. Okay, hi! Little overwhelmed, but in the best ways possible. Kruger, Alibat, and Zugwa, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Overwhelmed in a good way. Overwhelmed because it's been a week. I have been off for a week. I have actually properly rested. You know, I'm a little rusty. It's okay, I oxidize. We all oxidize after a while. I'm a little rusty, but, you know, I'm okay. Honestly, I need this. I'll give everybody a chance to look at my design. Yeah! That was Mouse? Yeah, Mouse calls me Blue Wendy's. It's okay. I like to be called that most of the time. Let me actually, hold on. I'll show you exactly what I mean. Where is it? First off, there was, this thumbnail. Yeah, Scientist Blue Wendy's? I think I have a picture of when she pogged looking at my thighs. Where is it?
Happy 3-year anniversary, you adorable Tiefling. Now get
Oh, here it
dunked
is.
on with love.
Yeah, we fucking stun locked her last year. She saw the design. She got stum locked. It was great. We love Iron Mouse in this house. We love the mouse in the house. Feed my old dog, making it every so often. Why? That's not good. Yeah, she left the thighs. Don't blame her. I'll take my live coat off. Don't blame her. What? What's wrong? Stop staring. I'll put my coat back on. Weirdos. Anyway, how are you feeling today, Rested? I have a lot to talk about. That's what today's stream is. Today's stream is a yap attack. Lulu Kitty. I love Lulu. That's a good name. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Also, thank you for the 100 biddies, Don. Appreciate that too. Nothing's wrong. Everything's right. True. I got a lot of energy. I got a lot of emotions. I got a lot of stories. I got a lot I want to catch up on. Today is a yap stream. Today is my chance to catch up with you all because hot diggity damn, it has been it feels like it's been longer. You know, it's been about 6 days, 5, 6, 7 days, and it's been around a weekish. And there's a lot of stuff during my break that was happening. If you don't know, well, you'll see. Also, yes, guys, don't forget the plushie has only 2 weeks left. Which, even that, when I went hiking, I brought my plushie with me. Why? Because, you know, hey, if I go on a hike and I get lost in the woods, I'm gonna be lonely. So I literally brought my own, was it Wilson? I brought my own Wilson, aka it was the Yomi plushie. Yeah, there's exactly 2 weeks left and an hour. Yeah! For experiments, exactly. So if you want to get a hold of your Yomi plushie, do it! Here's the link. Hiking low is crazy. It was a trail. I will say, for disclosure, it was a trail. It was a long one too. I was out there for like over 2 hours. Almost 3 hours, and it ended with a museum. Show us the bearded reptile. I don't have it yet.
The bearded reptile.
I don't have it yet because I have to get everything set up. But we're gonna talk about that too. I will show you guys though once I have them. It should be arriving today, but I am waiting for the shelving unit because I did build the cage yesterday. I don't even say cage, enclosure. Mr. Madbility, thank you for the 13 months!
Instead of it being a ball that could whisper tender thoughts, it's a tiefling that can whisper our sonic thoughts along with potential ways to hide a body yippee.
Exactly. For yourself? I mean, the enclosure is 4 by 2 by 2. Yes, 4 feet. It is a big enclosure. So I could fit in it. I actually looked at it and thought to myself, yeah, I could lay in that if I wanted to. Like, I'd have to curl up a bit, because IRL, I'm kind of tall, but... Not that I would! Drawing you is fun, perfect time to... Good news about the drawing thing! Good news, everybody! Good news about the drawing thing. I'm not gonna show this all right this, second, but... Give it a second. I do have a reference sheet, a new one, on the way. I'm literally, you guys a sneak peek. I'm literally posting this in like less than a week. So, because I realized the reference sheet I had was a reference.
Because my name is actually Wilson.
Fun enough, we didn't even need the left side. The artist just drew this anyway. I was like, but that's where my main model's gonna go. I needed this. I needed this for the artist, because I could just buy my model for the front, you know? But this will be posted in a couple of days. Jesus, that bakery. Exactly. There's something else that I got, though. I just saw this about, like, 10 minutes before I streamed. And I want to give a big thank you to the mods, because, guys, it is my 3-year anniversary. I will admit, because I was on break, you know, I'm not having anything too special this anniversary. I just want to catch up, you know? It's kind of a weirdly time that afterwards I realized, like, oh shit, I'm literally on vacation during my 3-year. That's fine. The moderators, though... Where is it? Hold on. Transform, fit screen. There we go! Look! It's the mods! It's the mod team! I didn't send a DM back yet. I literally saw this. I saw this like 5 minutes, 10 minutes before going live. I was like, oh, I want to answer like with my whole heart. But let me at least, you know what I can do is I can show it on stream first. So we got Ocarina, we got Melanie, we got Stargazer, we got motherfucking Hale, we got Mika, Jess, we got Chris, we got Helmchan, yeah! And don't forget, we have Toomsy too, we have a couple of other mods too, we got Scooter Booter and Stroker. No, it says Stargazer, it says Star Blind. Did I say Stargazer? Stargazer. No, I'm kidding. Like the one in the middle? What, that little shitty? Hey, that's me. Yeah. I can't believe I have to tolerate having you in this piece, Hale. But this was a very, very lovely gift. And I am going to do something with this. I think I'm gonna print this out somewhere. Maybe... I don't know. My printer is very basic, but I want to get like a nice glossy print or something like that. Maybe a poster. I know there's a website or two that I can do something like that on. But this was just so sweet. Also, can we just like get over the fact that like everybody is handsome or beautiful in some way that I'm just like, my mods are hot. Hey, mods! You're looking damn f***ing fine.
Twitch
Ah!
vengeance.
I deserve that. As many as I could. Wish I could ever. It's okay. This is your money. This is your time. You did something super special. Chris and Hale got muscle. I mean, like all of my mods like do take care of themselves too. That's the thing. Like I hear about the stuff they do for themselves. Hell, I've been doing a little bit of working out and stuff like that. And then you got Melanie, who's got the biggest, hugest on the planet. All I hear is hot, fair, true. I'm gonna sit this in the corner for now. No Morphe at least, so 10 out of 10. You know, the fact that that's underneath... I just realized, that's... Mika is sitting on Morphe's head. I don't know how to feel about that. It's fine, don't worry about
I'm
it.
an astronomical slob. When you say stinky, I say my bad.
I forgot Mika's, but yeah. Oh, I have a new 7TV emote on the way, too. I just have so much I want to talk about. I don't even know where to start. So I guess there's like 4. There's a couple categories. First off is coming soon. You know, everything I've got on the way. Second is, you know, I want to talk about the things I did during my break. And third, I want to have a bit of a heart-to-heart. We'll just see where things go. So I guess I'll start off with, you know, what to expect. What we have going on. What's gonna be, what, you know, what we're... I mean, not what, no, actually vice versa. We're gonna go over the week. We're gonna go over the week while I was gone. Hi, Balls, Mom. Love you. With a beautiful partner badge.
Bigger.
Yeah, so during my break, I really wanted to disconnect. That was the most important thing, is I really wanted to just live life a little bit away from the computer. Because my problem is, I'm in front of the computer every day. You know, I wake up, I turn it on. Literally, the first thing I do is I wake up, I walk into my main room, and I turn it on. And while it's booting up, because yeah, I do shut my computer down every night. I don't even have to. While it's booting up, you know, bathroom, brush my teeth, whatever, make coffee, all that stuff. Where's the plushie? It's right here, go get it! Do it now! But I needed to get away from it all. And that doesn't mean I completely disconnected off the PC altogether. You know, I still made my posts, and I still checked on friends a bit, and I had to, you know, look up things for information, or obviously I was gaming a little bit. But I really needed to disconnect because it's very important. I have a lot about that to talk to. First time I said my Mika chat, it was, oh my gosh, I love Mika. I'm doing well, Bolts. So, I think the biggest thing I ended up doing was I went for a massive hike. I have been feeling very sad. I'm gonna just, full disclosure. I've been very, very sad. I've been very, reflective on a lot of things. I need to improve things. And not like, oh, I'm a villain and I gotta self-improve. It's like, no, like, I'm a broken fucking person who hasn't really taken time to work on herself. So I wanted to make this week a big start for that. And it really was. Oh, also, I should be getting packages. Like I said, the biggest one being the shelf for the enclosure. So I might have to step away at a certain point to, open my door, get the packages out, whatever that is. Whatever that is. Whatever daddy is. I need to reopen the YouTube. Second. There we go. Ah! This is fine. You've been learning the Goth Goblin. Just joining us. Hey, I love you all, my friends. I'm just here to support you, and here's a follow. Thank you, Fizzy. Thank you for the follow. And Grug and Air, thank you also for the follow. Yeah. Where's Smug? I think I fixed all the redeems on this model, too. Yeah, so exercise helps with the mindset. Recently been listening to positive affirmations to help, too. True. I do have a book I was reading as well.
My comic Oshi is sad. Whose legs do I have to introduce to Mr. Tire Iron?
No. I mean, it's gonna be, I'm gonna be in a lot of stuff. But anyway. I think the biggest thing I did was a hike. I looked around, and I literally typed in, hey, not hey, but I typed in, like, hiking trails near me. And there was one. Not like super, super close. It was like a half-hour drive. But there was one nearby. So, how did I do this? I had a bag that I bought that I didn't really use that much, but it was insulated. It was a blue and white striped insulated bag. Thank you, Cinnamon. And I also, the day before, got Moe's. And Moe's Southwest Grill, they do massive portions. I was only able to eat half of it. So the other half, I put in the microwave. I put it in my insulated bag. I fill a water bottle up. I grab my book. I grab my plushie. A couple napkins, too. And then I just went. Tree! Mika, thank you! Thank you. That's actually gonna retire very soon, which I'll be very sad if that does. I hope it doesn't. So thank you very much. Yeah! Tree! Which also, we're gonna start the Lego question mark block in the next couple weeks. But yeah, so I did my research first. Thank you for the Prime happiness. It was roughly like 5 to 6 miles. I don't want to say like the exact amount. I don't want to say where or what the trail is called for obvious reasons. Thank you, Maple. I love you so much. But I will say, for doing like a 5 to 6 or I think even 7, but 5 to 7 mile hike, and having not really done a hike in fucking ages, or doing any sort of any of that kind of stuff, oh boy, I was very, very tired, and my legs up until yesterday were hurting, particularly ankles. Kivy, thank you! I was so sore. But I was out there for 2.5 hours, 2.5. It was a proper trail. It had little marks and landmarks, mile counters. Like, it was a traveled trail. I would cross paths every so often. I took a lot of photos. I don't think I could show those photos because, again, people are weird. I don't want to dox anything. Yes, showing a hiking trail can dox you. But I took a lot of photos for myself. And at one point, I just opened my book up, because I did bring a book. It's called The Happiness Trap. I brought a book, and I read about a chapter of that. Any animal pics? You know, I do have an animal picture I can show because it's pointing like down at a lake. So I think I can do that. Let me grab this. Yeah, this won't dox anything. Hold on. Let me just grab this. And then I think I can just drag it in here. Give me a second. Look at the turtles I found on the tree! There's one of your photos. I found a family! A lot of them. There's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like at least a dozen. This was on the first, like, mile, too. It's a slow-moving tree! So like I said, I'm gonna be, this photo I know I'm okay sharing.
Welcome back, Yomi. Glad you enjoyed your time touching grass.
Thank you. Oh. Ah. I forgot that the chibi can get electrocuted like that. So, like I said, I do have a lot of photos, but I do want to be careful. It did a lot. You know, it made me really think about a lot of things. It made me really get a chance to reflect because, like I said, having gone from pretty much nothing and jumping into this race of 3 years, it made me realize, like, I don't know who the fuck I am. I haven't sat to work on myself as, like, as an identity, or even just, like, grow a bit, because I'm still pretty immature, and I'm still learning a lot about life, and I'm in my 30s. Does it mean to be coddled? No, but it does mean, like, yeah, understandably, I have not had a chance to grow as a person, so that's really what a lot of this week did. I'm gonna talk plenty about it. Hi, Chonky! Can we get a shout out for Chonky? Can we get a shout out for you? Yeah, exactly. But the hike was really good. And the hike was, you know, it was reserved. It had, like, again, everything very clean. There were even growing, like, plants on the sides and, like, particular areas people couldn't cross. Nice little benches and break spots. A lot of good places to just look at. A couple statues along the way. There were just a lot of things that trail did for me. And I think I'm gonna do it again next month. I might even do the hike like once a month now. Silex, thank you for the 19 months.
Yoma love, Yoma love, Yoma love.
And Luminous, thank you for the 500. And Don, thank you for the 145. It's good to see you, Chonky. In my throat a little bit. 1 second. Oh, goodness. Ah. Sorry, one more moment. Okay, that should be good now. Hi, Stargazer! I totally wasn't talking about you before. Why? So that was like one of the earliest days of it, and afterwards, I went to a museum. I'm not gonna say exactly which museum because I don't want to dox myself, like I said. That would be really stupid. But there was a museum near the trail. I got to enjoy that. By the time I was at the museum,
Just
my
don't
legs
forget
wanted
that
to
even
die.
without the lab, you are still kind, compassionate,
Ah.
and caring.
Fuck you! Thank you! So, it was a good travel. It was a good museum. I didn't get to be in the museum for too long, because, again, I was, like, super, super exhausted. And then I was like, you know, I haven't driven around my town. And I found out that there was a retro game store. You know those kind of stores? They're kind of pawn shoppy, but they focus on, like, hey, yeah, we may have PS5 and, like, Switch 2 or whatever, but we mostly have PlayStation 1 and PS2 and SNES games and Sega Genesis games and old Nintendo cartridges and all of that. And I was enamored. I went in there, I was like, oh, this is what happiness is like. And I bought a copy of Mega Man 8 for the PS1. Yeah! I was like, oh shit, I need this! My friend had this game growing up. Is it a Switch or a Switch 2? I have a Switch 1 that my community got me last year. It was really nice. I had a nice talk with the owner. The owner was even like, hey, we're gonna run like D&D games here soon. And, you know, I really think I wanna I do want to get back into running games. I don't know if I want to run one IRL or not, but I am going to run one on stream at some point. Do you have a PS1 or PS2? I do have a PS2. Humans! Ah! Tree! Humans, thank you! That'll be the set that we build after the question mark set. Like I said, we are... That is the next goal. Ah, thank you!
3 years of Morphe. Let's go. Time to celebrate with a Morphe cake. Yippee!
Sippy. Thank you, Jess.
Can
I'm gonna be
I
drinking
get
a lot
the
of water.
Yomi anniversary meal with the Yomi nuggies with blueberry chili
nuggets.
sauce, thick cut
Blueberry
of
chili.
fries,
Wait, that could be
and
good.
beer milkshake. Thanks, I'll pull around.
I'm wondering where you got the milkshake from. That's one of my questions. Oh. Oh, hi, Joker. What's up? Ah! This is fine. Bring all the boys to the yard. Yeah. Whew. So anyway, there was the hike, like I said. I could talk a little bit more about it, but the retro game store was incredible. It was even farther away though. So it's like, getting to the trail took me like a little less than half an hour. The game store was another 15 minutes. So like, I think this store is like 45 minutes away from me. Jesus. Wow. But that place was a blast. And then I also looked for a tabletop hobby shop, you know, like a place that has like Dungeons and Dragons and card games and stuff like that. So I also went to one of those. I was actually disappointed by it though. It's a long story, but I just went, you know, my problem, I found a hobby shop. I was really excited. You know, I got to see a lot of cool stuff, but I was very disappointed because, you know, it's a mom and pop kind of store. It's a small store. I mean, it's like 40% product and then the other 60% is where they have all the game tables. Awesome. But like, I was in that store for 10 minutes and like not a single employee walked up, you know, asked if I was looking for anything or if I wanted anything. I was like, I don't know. It's not a high expectation. When you go to a small store and you're a new customer, don't you as a small store want to have, like, welcome and bring in new customers? I felt like they were just talking in the corner the whole time. And I was like, oh, you don't actually work here. You just, like, yap about games, which is cool. But I kind of had questions, but I also feel awkward now. I don't want to interrupt.
A stream notification, or does it need to be a separate purchase?
Something else in YouTubes. There is no stream notif for YouTubes. That's just something they don't have built on YouTubes. So if you do get one, just say you did, and I'm gonna thank you personally. I learned we sold a lot of them too, hundreds. It'd have been one of those stores that is just there. Yeah, it was just like, you know, I expected to go to a hobby shop to be able to be like, hey, fellow nerds, what's up? But it was like, they just kind of had their little group over here, and they were just yapping. I was like, oh, that's cool, but yeah, potential buyer, and maybe, especially being a hobby shop, like, you kind of want to bring in regulars. It wasn't even that busy. It is what it is, though. Excuse me. It is what it is. But I still got to explore a lot, because after doing that, you know, I also I found another Wawa. I got a coconut caramel smoothie. Oh. With a teriyaki BLT. Oh! Yeah, that was so good. It's Wawa. They make the best stuff. Anime store like that here. It's more like a hobby spot for the store. Like, I love those kind of stores. It was just very weird. But, that gave me a chance to really get to explore parts of my town. The hike, the museum, some of these stores. By the way, the retro game store, which I'm going to go to again. I actually got 3 things. I got Mega Man 8 for the PS1. I got a little adapter that lets me plug a LAN cable into my Switch, because the Switch actually doesn't have a a port like that. So if I play games online with people that don't have dedicated servers, so like say, you know, a co-op game that I do online, I won't have lag. So I got one of those. And also I got a Bennett card, which I know, kind of random, but you guys know Bennett's my favorite. And they had open cards sitting, and they had the jumbo size, you know, the non-play, like, jumbo size cards. They had one of Bennett, and I was like, oh shit, I have to get that. Like, that's my mon, I have to. Because I want to start that collection. Heh.
Welcome back, Yomi.
Thank you for the tier 3 shuffle. Sora, thank you for the tier 3 and for 16 months. I think though at that store, just order the plush. Yeah! Holy shit, thank you! Thank you for the tier 3. Thank you for ordering the plushie. Thank you everybody for the stuff that you're doing. Oh yeah, that's I just saw. So one really cool thing at the store that I saw too, though, is they did have consoles. They had the original NES. They had, you know, an original Genesis. They had a Nintendo 64. And I thought to myself, you know, money's a little tight right now, because I had to spend a lot in the last 2 months. I'm gonna start saving up for that stuff. Maybe I'll even throne it. I talked about this before. You guys are okay if I put on my throne, like, retro consoles. I think it would be really cool to have that as a hobby. Because collecting is a hobby in itself. Just because you collect something doesn't mean you have to play it. Collecting is a hobby in itself. I started to learn that recently. It kind of helped me feel a little better about my backlog. Because some games I bought and I was like, I don't think I ever want to play this. I just want to, you know, collect it. And that's okay. Preserving the physical media. That too. That too. You guys have seen a lot of my collection. Enough to emulate PS1 games? I had no idea, no. Thank you for the follows! Ankin, Arbalus, and Kilamo, 187. I almost heard 182, and I was like, Blink 182? Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Orange Gas is out. Oh wait, I'm goth right now. Blink 182 was very big for me growing up. I think the first CD I ever had was Take Off Your Pants and Jacket from Blink 182. And I had, before that, I had some cassettes. Anyway, that retro game store, yeah, I think I'm gonna buy some older stuff. And I mean, I don't really have the money right now, but if you guys are okay with it, maybe I'll put it on my throne or something. Just to collect. Just to collect.
Here's a secret, Yomi.
Uh-oh.
Since you're a full-time streamer and it's your job, any games, equipment, or even Lego you buy to use on stream can be a tax write-off.
Yep. Very important. Yes. Thankfully, I don't really have to worry about buying games that much for streams. That's actually covered by the agency. But generally, yes. A lot of that stuff is. And that's true. Any of these streams, if you buy stuff that is you play or do on stream, remember that! Anything got PS2 had a full compatible PS1 game, so you save money on consoles. True! I did have a PS1 that I got from a pawn shop ages ago. I had, I talked about this before. I had Symphony of the Night, Bushido Blade 2, Final Fantasy 7, Mega Man Legends 2. Stuff I just picked up over time. Pretty much everything I owned growing up was used, or like flea markets, or garage sales. I mentioned riding my bike all the time. I remember we had a town-wide yard sale every year. I would get on my bike, I would get a backpack. You know, I did literally just empty my school backpack out. And I would just ride my bike all through the town. Back when towns were safe enough to do that, because, you know, it's... Yeah. Actually, I feel like my hometown would still be pretty safe. I don't know. I mean, spoiler, it's been over 20 years, I don't fucking know. It's okay when you're happy. That's That's my secret. I'm miserable. No, I'm doing okay. Like I said, we'll talk a little bit about that stuff too. I showed you guys my PS2 and a couple other consoles, but yeah, I like the idea of getting some of that old stuff again. I don't know how much I'm gonna play it, but I would. But yeah, the retro game store was probably one of the biggest highlights. So was the hike. But I also studied a lot. Next, thank you. I also studied a lot. So first off is I have my book here. I haven't read a ton of it. I am about a fifth of the way through. Yeah, about a fifth. But I started reading the book called The Happiness Trap. And The Happiness Trap, it's something to help free you from a bit of things like depressions, anxieties, insecurity. That last one's a big one for me. And help you kind of build up a more meaningful life for yourself. Helps you understand more about what is around you, how to understand yourself more, how to cope with feelings. Because I know my two biggest
While we were
things.
gaming, Yomi studied the blade.
Went on vacation? I'm back from vacation. Studied the blade. Because I know my two biggest things, or three biggest things, is like, one, I misconstrue stuff because I talk way, way, way too fast. And 90% of the time, it's like, oh wait, that's not the full truth, or like you literally just said the wrong thing. Great example. Hey Yomi, what game is this console on? Yomi, Steam, Xbox One, and PS3. PS3? Don't you mean PS5? Oh shit! You know, like, not like I'm lying. I just literally, I just don't speak without thinking all the time. Second is, yeah, anxiety. I get super, super anxious still. That's just always been a thing. I thought it got better, it kind of did, but it's sweeping back a bit. And the third is validation. I am definitely very insecure about validation stuff because I didn't really have a lot of validation at all growing up. So I'm definitely, that's another thing, and that's something I really hope this book can help me with too, is to not consistently need validation from others. That's good. And to be fair, I will say, that doesn't make you a bad person. Like, those are pretty, sadly, like, more normal things that people have to go through. So, I've been reading that book, slowly but surely. There are some written things to do for it, too. Oh my god, Primton!
Please stay on the trail.
Ah! Are you sure? Thank you! What the fuck? What the fuck? Fine, you get a womb tattoo just for that. Wow! Wow! Thank you! Thank you! You do not have to do that! Holy crap! Prim, thank you for the 25 gifted. Can we get a Giga Chat in the chat for that? Psycho Go and Ghost, thank you both for the follows. Holy crap! Womb tat. Yeah, there's a womb tat. Yeah. Holy crap, thank you! Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Mwah. Mwah. Goodness gracious. Yeah, so I've been reading the book, like I said. Prime with a silent E. Oh, got it! Primetron! Got it! Got it.
As a fellow
It's gonna take me a bit.
I'm going to blow your mind.
Now.
There's a Rugrats retro collection coming out.
Oh!
It includes Search for Raptor PS1, Studio Tour Movie Game Boy, Paris Movie GB Color, Time Travelers GB Color, and
I don't have a lot of history of the games for Rugrats. But that's awesome! Holy crap! Holy crap! Yeah, I'm really bad with names. It'll take me a bit. Oh, I love that, though. I love these retro collections that are coming back. So, anyway, that was the book that I read. I also... 77 days and counting. I also did a lot of studying. We're talking, like, probably half a day's worth if it culminated. About a pet. And I went to some stores to gather information to look around, ask questions, observe products, compare products, prices. You guys know for a long while now, I have been wanting to get a lizard. Kira, thank you for the raid! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! Welcome, Raiders. My name is YomiQuinnley, alchemist extraordinaire, not a mad scientist, but a glad scientist, and I'm glad that you're here. Please make sure that you rest. If you go to the bathroom, go to the bathroom. Gotta walk your grandma, go do what you need to do. Also, welcome. If you want to be even more, if you also, we are a member of the Stocks VTubing agency, which has a lot on the way. Lizard, yes. So, I've been wanting to get a lizard for a little while. And I held back earlier this year because, you know, we had the convention. It was pretty cold, too. Like, adopting a lizard, a cold-blooded creature when it's also really cold, is less room for forgiveness if you make a mistake. So I was like, oh, let me, like, wait more for the early summer. And that's where we're at now. And a vacation. So, we are getting a bearded dragon. Mamba. Be raiding and dashing? Only food to bed. Please go eat. Yes, there's nothing wrong with raiding and running. Thank you so much for trusting me with your community. I appreciate it. Kirk, have a good one, Kiri. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna get a beardy. I was originally thinking of a leopard gecko. However, leopard geckos are nocturnal. And I was like, oh, wait, shit. I kind of want one that I can have during the day. I'm not gonna wake up and, you know, ruin the poor thing's sleep. So, in the, at the end of the day, yes, I do have Zen's permission to name it after her. It's gonna be named Zen. About around, I think it was December, January, I forget, but a couple months ago, I was like, I'm gonna get an animal. I'm gonna get a reptile. Zen, can I name it after you? I was like, go for it. Lizard. So, after some comparisons, bearded dragons are diurnal. They are daytime. So I looked at that, and here's the thing. Most of those, like, pre-done reptile cages that, like, have all the stuff you need are crap. The cages aren't big enough. The UV lighting isn't strong enough. It uses really, really bad padding and mats on the base. You're supposed to use particular substrates. I want this to be taken very seriously. They're only okay for starting out. True, cat, because they're 40 gallons. The minimum needed for a full adult bearded dragon is 4x2x2. So guess who bought a 4x2x2 and spent a couple $100? Baby's gonna party. Baby's gonna party. I assembled that yesterday. Because it arrived yesterday. And literally, sometime during stream, couldn't be outside the door right now, but I didn't get a ring at the doorbell. I should be getting the stand, the base for it. Let's see. I've got my sands, which, here's the thing. Some people use dirt, and they put, like, jungle plants. Where do you think bearded dragons are from? Guys, where do you think bearded dragons come from? Desert. Desert. The mines. So, for those of you whoever, like, if you ever got a bearded dragon, and you're adding in, like, deep dirts, and, like, luscious, bright green plants, what the fuck are you doing? That's not their terrain. That's not where they're from. That's not where they go. So, I found Australian sand. I spent $150 on Australian sand. So that it is, yeah, actual imported sand from Australia. Cause it has Snoozy ship it. Shit, you're right. So that's what they need. Like, here, there's a lot of mixtures. You know, you could also get play sand. Play sand actually is really good. Just, you know, it's harder for them to burrow in. So I'm gonna be doing a mixture of 40% play sand, 40% Australian sand, and 20% coconut,
you don't want
coconut
it falling
substrate.
onto the ceiling.
True.
If it's Australian sand, does that mean it goes on the ceiling?
Cherry, I enjoyed your ASMR today, Cherry. Can we get a shout out for Cherry? I love them. She's a bestie. She's one of the coolest people out there. I'm gonna be popping Cherry's collab Cherry at some point. Cherry, once you're ready for that, of course. And I hate to just put her in a spotlight, but she's very quickly becoming a bestie. Love you, Cherry! Mwah! That's my friend. Go follow Cherry, please. She did ASMR today. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's talented. She's amazing. Ah! Wah! Yeah, so for the enclosure, like I said, 4x2x2. I got the Australian sands. Let me back up and look. I got the Australian sands. I got 2 heat lamps, 2 clamps, like the little outer things. I've got, let me just stand up and look. A lot of branches. Temperature gun. Gotta have a temperature gun. UV rating strips. Not strips, like device. Temperature device, so like I have a temperature just in there. Basking stone. Several larger polished branches that, you know, can like go. I've got a lot for this little fella. I've spent, less than $1,000. Less than $1,000. But the fact that I had to say less than $1,000 shows that it must have been, you know, not far off. So I spent a lot to get this together. And literally tomorrow or today, like I said, we're gonna stand in. I'm gonna put that together, get a couple more things put together, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully by next week, we can get the beardy. I can have a bearded dragon. I also, you know, did some research on the foods and stuff like that. I still have to get an enclosure for the bugs, which is really funny that I'm gonna have a bug enclosure now too. And us mods are still in the basement. You can be with the bugs. I love you too, Yom. So we gotta get break. How to get break. Yeah, we're talking all about it. I love you, Cherry. Cherry, not to put pressure on you, but when things are good for you, like I said, I'm dragging you to the lab. I also want to have some calls and stuff, but I know this is a very, 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 very heavy month for you. Everyone, if you can support Cherry, please do. Lots of pics, little guy. I will take a lot of pictures too. Yes. I think what I will do. Do you have a code? Do you have a code for tea? Oh, the tea should be dropping like literally the next couple. Actually, no, it is 2 o'clock. It should be dropping right now. Okay, I'm gonna announce that in just a second too. Let me finish talking about the bearded dragon, and then I'm going to. Yeah. Let me finish talking about the bearded dragon, and then I'll talk about the tea thing. Yeah. In fact, I'll probably post that during my ad break in 5 minutes. Cool. Okay. So, yeah. Everything is looking good for the bearded dragon. I've been watching just a lot of videos. I will have them on stream. Do you have to shave it often? Yes. No, I'm gonna have it on stream. I'm going to have a camera. And I'm gonna have the camera, I don't know where yet. But as a redeem, it can turn the camera on for a couple of minutes. And you guys can just see the little guy. You know, it's not that I bought, this is a very important thing. I didn't buy it for content. That's fucked up. But I figured this guy's gonna be a part of my life. We're gonna, you know, I might do a hand cam and just have them walking around. That'd be cute. I am lonely. I'm really fucking lonely. So I think having a pet would do me very, very well. And my place is, it's not a tiny apartment, but it's not big enough that I feel comfortable with a cat. I guess now I'm allergic to dogs. So I wasn't ready for a cat. I would love a cat, but it wasn't really up in the cards. However, you can walk your lizard. You want to see the cutest thing ever? Bearded dragon. Give me a second. Perfect. So, this is a normal thing you can do. This is what I will be doing. They have these these are completely safe. They have these safe harnesses that you can put on them. You can see it's a nice leather. It's not, they are perfectly fine. See See how tame it was letting it be put on? Wasn't putting up a fight at all. And yeah, they're fast little fuckers. I can't wait to do this. So, yeah. I'm gonna give it little walks and stuff. It's so fun. It's gonna help me get outside too. It's gonna help me get outside. What breed of dog is that? Also, wouldn't it be? I could put that stuff on my throne. I'll put the leash. I'll put the little the bearded dragon leash on my throne too. Yeah. So, I just really wanted the fellow as a part of my life, and like I said, the cage. I should call it enclosure. The enclosure is assembled. After stream today, if the shelf arrives, we're assembling that. Then I'm gonna, put it on top, and I'll possibly even put in all the sand and start building it up after this evening. Twitch used to sell. Oh, chat's moving so fast. He used to sell leashes at the merch shop. That's adorable. The weird thing is too, like IRL, like leashes were always a little weird thing to me. Personal reasons, but like animals, obviously different story. So yeah, I will keep you guys in the loop about our lizard friend. But I think this is gonna be, it's a part of our little journey. I mean, another thing too is I always wanted an axolotl. Remember? I always wanted an axolotl. Axolotls are not easy to take care of at all. So this is kind of a better way, I think. In a way, this actually... Bleh. In a way, this actually works out better in some ways, you know? This is giving us the chance to... Shelf building stream? Honestly, building it was pretty fun. Building it was pretty fun. Guys, we are going to have an ad break in a moment. And I'm going to have a special announcement when I do. So... It involves tea. So give me like... Oh, I forgot something. I never hit post for that, did I? Oopsie. Open the stream and I see 2 weeks left for you. Yeah, there's 2 weeks left for the plushie. What are you doing? Go get it. Get it now. Or else. I built the oh no, I built a shelf by accident. Damn. The stream that was meant to be for... Oh, okay. Okay, I got a couple things I have to fix. I just realized a couple little mistakes. So... I'll be back in about 3 minutes, okay, everybody? And I'm gonna get an announcement uppies. Based on the Twitch, Twitter side of the YouTube stream, I put as AM, not PM. Whoopsie. All right, I'll be back in like 3 or 4 minutes, okay? I'll see you in a bit. And I started to drive to the place before the asshole ever came back.
That's me in the corner.
Going, honestly, it's a lot of fun. It's hard. Yes! Yes! Why? How dare you? How dare you? You dummy thick. I am dummy thick. I mean, listen to the clap my ass shakes. If I just, like... You gotta remember, like, every time I come closer to you guys, I'm walking towards you. My ass cheeks do it all the time. So yeah, you are cute. Also... Flork will make sure that things stay well. Oh no! Oh no, my mask! You didn't see that. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. Nope. 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 Stop! Oh, I'm already so dead inside. There's little you can do at this point. to upset me. Although, give me a double spinal tap is nice. There's a ladder you can take the shortcut. I know, isn't that great? Isn't that great? Yeah. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Ladder right there. Oh my god. Oh my god, ladder. It looks like Flork, but it also looks like Shimapan panties. And now I'm just imagining, like, Panty Flork. Boss, we need to talk. I really need an underwear sponsor right now. I want this to be what I look like. Shimonetta Flork. Panty Flork. Oh, the socks have arrived. Flurk, new comic idea.
Check your panties.
Okay. We're talking about...
Dick.
No, not that. We're now I gotta do what's right for Alara, which is, hey Alara. Concussion. Throw a rock at her!
Hello, chat and Yomi. AI Carl Weezer here. Good
Yeah,
news,
easy. This
always
Alara gave me
enjoyable,
this.
But remember to do it in mod.
It's Super Duper's wholesome. I know! It means the world! I think the outline here is mostly dry. Hold on, I gotta spank Allie's ass. Allie? Bad. Bad. There we go. Sweetheart. You're not shitting yourself today. Okay, I'll be like just 2 more like maybe a minute or 2. I just want to put up a big announcement. Thine underwear is clean. Thine trousers remain unstained. Thine booty remains lemon fresh. Toomsy! Explain the DM you sent me on Twitter. Explain. Waiting for a cool looking game, Silver Palace, was it? Yes! For editing purposes. I'm showing it. No, actually, I probably should, because I'll show all my other, like, people that are messaged. I know where I can show this. Fucking might. I'll sweat a gold. Doobsy sent me this. Doobsy sent me this. Shortest mod I ever had. Shortest moderator position I ever had. Actually, no, that's actually a lie. No, that's actually a lie. I don't mind bringing this up. I'm not gonna say who. Because this was not like an announced moderator, so. Alrighty, thank you for your patience, everybody. Lava chicken. Woo! Okay. Hi. Thank you for your patience. I know normally I take about 3 minutes on my ads, but I had a couple things I had to fix really quickly, so it took me a little longer. Yes. Blah, 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 blah. And that's because I'm gonna talk more about my break. But I want to talk about some tea for a second. I want to talk about some tea. Do we have any tea drinkers in the chat? You'll know I am. I'll do coffee in the morning. I'll do tea in the evening. I'll usually do Gamer Supps sleep formula at night. So you guys know me. I like Gamer Supps, I like tea, I like coffee. All I need now is a coffee brand. And what do I mean by all I mean now? Yomi, what do you mean? What about a tea? Hi, Sarah. Well, you see, there is a special launch that just happened. You ready? Y'all ready for this? Dun dun dun. There is a lovely brand called Moe Brew, which has just went live. Moe Brew is some... Oh, look at that. Moe Brew is something I've been drinking for a little while. Because you see, I got the early stuff. I got the early tea spilled. That's right. And right now, I'm an affiliate! Yeah! What happens if I click the link? They have 3 brands out already. And there could be some more. Well, not even there could be. There will be more. There will be more. Because I have the inside scoop. But I won't say anything, of course. But they are just starting out. I have tried 3 flavors. And I have enjoyed every bit of it. I've been drinking most of it, but I'm actually almost out. So if anybody is interested, if you want to try some of the tea, we have green teas, black teas, and already an herbal tea with
AI
a peach
Carl
flavor.
Weezer here. Yomi Pommy, my beloved YomiQuinnley. Congrats
Aww.
on your sub anniversary, but we all knew that you will stay a subby wubby.
Shut up! They also did a limited flavor at CarrierCon, which I had the lovely chance to get a hold of, and even like a snoozy flavor and some other ones. But you know, they're going to be taking on other VTubers and maybe get some of those as well. Hi, Dewey, I love you! Mwah! Dewey flavor tea. So it's actually loose leaf too. So it's not packs, it's loose leaf. That's the big thing. So you can check the site out. I'm gonna set marker button. I'm gonna set up all of my panels and stuff about this because this is big. This is something I've been waiting for a long, long time. My favorite has actually been one that we don't have up here yet. Like I said, they're working on a lot of other things. And there is more than just these 3. There are some other that are not listed yet that I got a chance to try. Ah! Oh, okay. Tea by default, coffee just... That's okay. Listen, I do coffee in the morning, tea in the evening, and I'll do a Gamer Subs sleep formula at night. Let me think this is my water. So I really wanted to talk about this for a moment. I don't have everything set up right this second, because again, I just came back from vacation. I didn't really have a chance to put everything together. But I do even have an affiliate code, which will save you 10%. If you guys want to try it, please do. I highly recommend it. We're going to talk more about this probably next stream. During one of my hand cams, I also showed some of this off. In fact, I can show you some of the other things. Let's, there was a photo that I took a little while ago. What's this pink one? What's this blue one? These aren't flavors they have on their website yet. Is that Snoozy? Does this mean there could be a Yomi tea? A Yomi beverage? There's a caramel. I'll buy it out of stock. I'm stuff for caramel. You literally are speaking the words out of my mouth. And you know what? If there's a Yomi one down the line. Yeah. So they had a special edition one just for CarrierCon, as you can see. And yeah, they had one for Snoozy too. These old, I mean, I can't speak for them. I can't speak for them on these other ones. But the fact that there's, again, all these, also there's my SVA jacket. There's my SVA jacket and my coffee machine. And my old Yomi mug. So again, I just wanted to let you guys know a little bit about this. I have a lot more to say about it in the near future. But for right now, again, I wanted to just give you a little bit of the tea scoop so you guys know. And I also want to talk more about the break! That's what we're here for, right? Was that cinnamon in the background? Oh, that was a, like a chocolate cocoa kind of thing. So sometimes, for dessert, I will do a dessert coffee. Not often, but I know I'm gonna have a late night and I want a hot beverage, I will do dessert coffee. And basically it's coffee with extra cream and some of that chocolate powder. It's a nice little, it's a nice way to have like, hey, I'm gonna be up tonight. I wanna have some dessert. else have I done? I uninstalled League of Legends! Hi, Cha-Cha. That's another big thing. I uninstalled League. We're free. Kind of. I uninstalled it for now. For now. I know in a year's time it's gonna come back to me. Who's gonna be my support now? No! We'll find other stuff to do, Dewey. It was not doing well for my mental health. I was having so many nights where I was like, you know, I could be doing better stuff. I could be playing these other games, these progressive games. Ah! You know, I could be Baldur's Gate, which is a thing I started up recently. Is like, huh, I could continue my adventure on Baldur's Gate. Oh, but I guess I will do League instead. Oh, I am now miserable because I played League for 2 hours. When I could have been making progression on a game that's been on backlog for 2 years. I started League many years ago. It was around the time of the Yorick rework and Avern coming out, so quite a while ago. And I really got into it like a year further in. And then again, I stopped for a while. And then I returned back to League last year thanks to Arcane. And, you know, I didn't start League because of Arcane. I returned to League because of Arcane. I'm glad I did. I had a lot of fun with it. I still have my Tom Kench and Lulu plushie. That's right, I have plushies of them. But yeah, I needed to stop. I really need to stop. I'll probably go back to it again either the end of this year or early next year. Hi, D-Sync. We got a shout out for Dewey and then D-Sync.
Hi, Yomi. I was just listening to your latest awesome VOD on YouTube.
Ah! It's been a bit since I've done ASMR, huh? I'm trying to do... I've narrowed ASMR down to like maybe once a month. I'll do another ASMR again soon. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Mystery, thank you for the tier 1. I'm fucking bad. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty okay. I mean, I got to plat. I just... Again, I wasn't really enjoying it. Also, soloing as a support is rough. You know, if you're a top laner, it's okay to solo queue. Top laners can carry the game better than just about anybody else. But like, if you're a support or ADC, if you're a support or an ADC, solo queue is the worst. And guess who is a support main? Yeah, as an Ivern support. That's your problem. You're playing right a support role. Being a bottom is hard, even in League. Shut up. I was thinking of trying Kayla, but anyway, I'm gonna stop League for a while. I will be back. I will be back. I like Avern. He's the Bob Ross of the game. I also started Baldur's Gate. So about 2 years ago, you guys got me Baldur's Gate. And I enjoyed Baldur's Gate for a little bit. But I kept getting reminded that, like, oh, this is 5th edition rules. I don't really like 5th edition that much. And now I play a tabletop game where I play Joka, which is 5th edition. Or technically the 2024 5th edition. And I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Huh. I guess I just needed a really good DM to make me like 5th edition. So I reinstalled Baldur's Gate last week. I started playing. Which, funny enough, I actually built Joka for that, so I play a Halfling Bard. Halfling? No, she could be either. And I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I'm at the Underdark now, so 5th and 4th, I'm a little educated. Completely different system. It's literally the difference between baseball and basketball. Like, completely different system. You're role-playing? Yes. Also, 4th edition just fucking sucks. 3rd edition is the best one. I will say, Mimu, I'd be here all week if I was to explain the additions, or I mean the differences, but it is a complete, from the ground up overhaul. So, yeah, it's really hard to explain. I'm a Pathfinder lover at heart, and I do, again, want to DM some games in the future. I'll try to look into 3rd edition. You probably, if you've never played D&D, Mew, you said you're uneducated, do 5th edition. 5th edition is, you know, as wide as an ocean, but as shallow as a puddle. It is the easiest system to pick up. 4th edition, nobody ever talks about. It's the reason D&D almost died. It's the reason Gary Gygax, the maker of D&D, died. That's my joke. But 5.5 is different from 2024. It is. So 5.5 to 5, that's a different one. As compared to just 3rd edition to 3.5, which I was mostly a 3.5 player. Newbie friendly, yes. Anyway, I do want to run some games on the line. I've thought about it, and I think pretty soon I'm going to jump into hosting some games. I also started piano. I know, I did a lot this week. I also grabbed an old keyboard I had sitting around. I bought the adapter that it never had, because the thing needed a new power adapter, or needed one to begin with, it didn't have one. TLDR, I had this piano for over a decade. I never did anything with it. I did well, no, not never. I did a little bit with it. I did a little bit of trying to learn. Didn't really work out for me.
Of course, the Vtuber would start playing the piano.
God damn it. There's a little bit of like a history with it, but not much. I remember the exact day I did stop, though. And I really don't want to talk about it too much. Oh, there's the piano. But TLDR, getting hate for starting a piano because it's too loud. I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop. I can't practice this in safety. Anyway, had this piano. Instead of tossing it, I took it with me when I moved. Lost the adapter along the way. And yeah, this week, while ordering all the stuff off Amazon for the Bearded Dragon, I ordered the adapter too. And I started to learn. Does this mean I know how to suddenly read sheet music and play Mozart? Fuck no. Learning piano takes months and months to even get the standard down. But I have been practicing every day. I've been practicing 30 minutes, a couple days, I've been practicing an hour. Right now, it's learning the keys. It's being very particular, just the hand movements, memorizing and figuring out how to hit them keys stronger and having a flow. The flow is getting really good. Moving myself along, I'm starting to already get a good connection with... Do you guys want to hear? It's not like I'm suddenly gonna be able to play some really good songs, but I could just play a little bit right now. I've only been doing this for about 4 days. So, I'm not having anything memorized. I'm not, some expert. I'm just learning basic keys. Yeah, Super Mario. That's actually a goal. I want to be able to play a lot of game songs. And I think that's the trap. I think that's the trap. I think the problem is when people start to learn keyboard, they're doing rudimentary performances and learning, they're understanding theory, if they're doing nursery rhymes, they don't want to, and it's boring, and you lose your drive. But if you start off, and you start by learning a song you really want to play, it invigorates you. You're like, oh, this is fun. I played one of my favorite songs. I think that's the trick. I genuinely think so. Okay, let me move stuff around. I gotta make some room. Audio's gonna be a little funky because I'm literally gonna be playing a keyboard through an external mic. So this is not going to look pretty. I need to, again, set a little bit up. This is not gonna look pretty. All right, let me grab the keyboard. Got it right here. Let's practice my drums. Let's start playing. Yeah! So again, I only just picked this up about 3 days ago. Well... Ready? Alright, I have to turn my mic face... Okay, this is gonna be weird. I don't have a US... it's like USB to M something cable. I'm gonna order one. And that will let me hook my keyboard up to a sort of like external sound thing. I think that's gonna be really cool. MIDI! Thank you, Darkness. Yes! I have to order one of those. So we're literally gonna hear this from the outside. Your keys on board and keep the ring. Don't slap the piano with your booba. I could. I mean, my titties are small, but I could. Alright, let me... I gotta move my mic. 1 second. Okay. My mic is facing down. The volume is a little louder. I probably sound a little different because I can be under it. I have to... Literally, the mic is facing downwards. I'm sure that makes sense. Let me turn the chat music off. This is weird. This is so janky. This is so janky. Okay, ready? Let me... I'm nervous. Surprise! I got more. I got more. You can see I'm still looking at like the keys mostly. I'm still trying to keep track. I hope the audio sounds okay. I hope the audio sounds okay. Ah! All right, one more. Let me do one more. Because that one I learned just like recently, but I got one more.
the
Mandatory
first
rest
song
orders.
you learn is the song of
I don't
healing.
wanna.
You're a blueberry after my own heart.
Ah! 1 second.
Okay, but this is just divine. Exquisite.
Wah! Alright, adjust my mic, turn it over here. Wah! Anyway, yeah, piano! I've been practicing. Obviously, I'm gonna make a lot of mistakes. That's part of learning. Really feel the emotion a lot of. Thank you. Learn piano too. It's inspiring. It's only been a couple days, but it's been being able to play the stuff that makes me happy. Yeah. Being able to play the stuff that like I know. Yeah, Ocarina of Time was a newer one for us, but I told you guys before, I've done a lot with Majora's Mask. It really got me wanting to do it immediately. Oh, I gotta rearrange things now. There we go. Like, that was what I thought would be, and here's the thing, that's only like one side of the keyboard. There is the whole other side of the keyboard to dabble on as well. So, I'm still learning, like, one hand. Even the one hand, I'm doing it both hands. I'm still learning one side of the keyboard right now. Kono! Hello! Welcome, Raiders. You just missed our song. You just missed me playing piano. Welcome! Raiders, welcome. My name is YomiQuinnley, alchemist extraordinaire. I'm not a mad scientist most of the time, but a glad scientist of the SOX Vtubing Agency. And yeah, it is my 3 years. I am back from break. We're talking about all the stuff that I did while I was out. And yeah, one of them was trying to learn piano. And what just happened? Piano dual stream? Okay, I'm good now. Took me a second. I had to figure something out. In a good way, I'm tired. But damn, like, I definitely chocked myself full of a lot of different stuff at once. You know, playing Baldur's Gate, brand new game, learning piano, like I said. The whole bearded dragon thing that we're setting on up as well. Learning to love myself a little bit more. I will get some cables, and I think I'm gonna practice piano. Should I do like piano practice streams? No, I feel like that I don't think that's something I want to put as like, oh, monetize. No, some things you just learn on your own. So, but Kono, thank you for the raid. If you want to raid and run, I totally understand. Please do. But if you do want to stick around as well, I really appreciate that. Yeah. What do you guys think? Obviously, ton of practice. Ton of practice to do. A lot to do. But I feel right about this. I've always really wanted to sit and learn an instrument. Piano is my favorite instrument. And I have a lot of game songs and covers I want to do. I mean, you guys know I want to start singing and stuff too. I really want to get some sort of cover done for my birthday this year, on August 20th. So I got 3 months to work on that. You ever want? You could also just do them as gorilla streams whenever you do. I thought about that. I'm not the best at doing gorilla streams. I want to get better at that. I think I want to get better at feeling more comfortable at not having everything super scheduled. So, like, I don't know, say one of my friends is like, hey, I'm doing this right now. You want to pop in? I'm like, I'm live right now, but sure. Furthermore, like, you know, for my more casual streams, obviously if I have an event, the event stays. But, you know, if I have, like, Cammy or Allie or someone be like, or Addie, like, hey, join for this for an hour. I'm like, all right, yeah, we can all be a part of that. Donkey Kong is good for everybody. True! I do want to play Diddy Kong Racing at some point. Actually, we have a stream day next week that I don't have filled with anything. I could make that a retro day. But yeah, piano. I want to do more with that. So we're working on a lot. That's been most of my vacation. That's been most of my break. Exploring my town, hiking, learning piano, getting ready for a new member of my family, the Bearded Dragon, stepping away from things offline. Just really, really trying to work on things for myself and more. Hi, Dreams! Because there's been a lot of other stuff, too. There's been a lot of other stuff, actually. Did you know? Did you guys see? Did you guys see that there might be a special cup? Or something more with us? Check this out. Do you like SVA? Do you like gamer subs? It's happening. It's happening! So... I mean, obviously, I can only say so much. But on June 12th, we're gonna have something else happening that's very, very special. Ah! I made a salt! Oh! Again, I don't want to say more than I can, but, you know, this is a public announce. Keep an eye. All I can say is... You know, we have the anime girl thigh, which literally I'm on anime girl thigh! Up above me. We got my... So there's a lot of cool stuff happening with that, too. Ah, nice tits. Thank, I agree with them myself. Wow, you have a pumpkin on this best blow milk? No! No! Lot, thank you for the follow. Oh, also, one thing we did end up doing, or I guess one thing I did end up doing, despite being on break and in a step away, is we did still do anime night and movie night. If you guys don't know, we've been watching the Star Wars movies. We finished Empire Strikes Back last week, and we're going to do Return of the Jedi this Tuesday. That's right, we're doing Star Wars movies every week this month. What the fuck? Hey! But also, we already finished an anime. We started, we did Freyrin, Season 2. Guys, we have to vote on the next anime. I need you guys to do that with me right fucking now. Right now! We're gonna vote on the next anime. This is not a request. This is a demand. This is an order. Let's see. We actually have 5 listed. These are the ones. The next 5 animes we're looking at. Either Space Dandy, Konosuba, Uma Musume Season 3, Outlaw Star, or Dungeon Meshi. I would like to make a poll out of this. I know I have my amazing mods here. But... Oh, come on now! My everything hurts! Ah! I'm gonna put I'm gonna put a poll up for you guys in just a second, okay? Because I want you all to vote with me on what is this Friday's anime night. If you're not a part of the Discord, poll is up. If you're not a part of the Discord, first off, what is wrong with you? Join the Discord. Second, we have anime nights, movie nights, and occasionally game nights in the Discord all the frickin' time. So, poll is up right now. Let's see a vote. I would like to know from all of you, what is the next anime night? We have watched 2 seasons of Uma Musume, Outlaw Star is an all-time favorite. Dungeon Meshi, all of you keep saying good stuff about. Konosuba. I pretty much know a lot of Konosuba through osmosis. You know, I've seen a lot of stuff from it. And same with Space Dandy. I've seen, like, clips and stuff of Space Dandy. But I never actually sat and watched these. So it'd be really, really nice to get a chance to do so. I haven't Outlaw Star in ages. Outlaw Star is very special to me. It's from a time with anime that you don't really see as much anymore. I say that, but the new Ghost in the Shell anime is very promising. Very, very promising, because it's like the older style that I love so much. Listen, all I'm saying is Master Roshi can't get away with the same jokes he used to. I miss those days. I miss those days of the weird pervy old man, or the upskirt shots, or the, you know, the masterfully high jiggle physics, or the super, hex of muscular men who, that's when I get rated. That's when I get rated. Hi, Raiders, welcome! TTS is bored, let me fix that. Or let me double check. Hi, Raiders, welcome! So it is. You'd love Konosuba then? I probably would. Let me restart the TTS. Mods, keep an eye on the poll. I see where it is going. Every poll is a goal? Every poll is a goal. There you go, I said it. Space Dandy! Okay. Alright, let us try this.
Test.
Alright, it's on! Alright, sorry about that, TTS. Thank you, Raiders. I hope you're having a wonderful time. Thank you. If you got a raid and run, I totally understand. Alright, marker button. Space Dandy is the next anime. Let's go! Oh, yeah, I don't condone any of that kind of stuff. I just remember, like, that was the funny haha anime, you know? I miss those days. I mean, because I'm always about, like, very firm and deep plots, but I like when the plot's also not afraid to get a little silly. I love that. You know, give me those stories with the characters at the highs, the lows, make me feel, make me hurt. Show me my demons, give them names, you know? But, like, let me also just see all the silly stuff, too. I just really like that. I want a story where it can make me laugh, where it can make me cry, where it can tell me about the world and my place in it. I want a story that takes me out of my body and out of my skin and puts me in some other characters. I want to go and see places in them I never visited. I want to see the edge of the world and inside it. I want to see my demons. I want them to be named. I want to face them. I want to see possibilities stretched beyond my wildest dreams. I want to be presented with heroes who give me courage and villains who make me feel hatred. I want my sorrows eased and increased with joy. I want to learn compassion. I want to be entertained. I want to be enchanted. I want to be enlightened. I want a story. And if it has fan service and funny stuff in between, awesome. That's how I feel. Give me a story that's just like what I said, but also don't be afraid to have comedy, moments of downtime, moments of wholesomeness, you know, moments of fan service or sus. All of that while also having everything else that I just said. Yeah, this well thought out. I just love that kind of stuff. I grew up, well, I mean, it was early adulthood, but like almost all of my adulthood has been surrounded by D&D and RPGs and stories. I mean, you guys know, Final Fantasy VII is my most influential RPG. Wait, so Japanese answer to the West's love of himbos. Oh, I'm gonna love this, aren't I? Erica 7. I never sat and watched Erica 7. I think it was like an episode or two. Huh. When a poll is up, it should be in the upper part, but my apologies if you missed it. Either way, movie night is elected. So yeah, between that, the GG thing, we got a movie night too. You guys know the plush has 2 weeks left. Also, SVA is getting a new member. Very, very soon. I cannot say when. But SVA is getting an 8th talent. You guys know there's a... Ooh, excuse me, tummy. There was a... Sorry, word suddenly fumbled. There was a prize, there was a giveaway. This is what I mean. Instead of me just babbling, I'm trying to get better and just stopping and thinking my words. That's very important. So, contest, that's the right word. There was a contest for about the new member. I'm sure you guys are excited. Are you excited? Are you excited? We get new friends. We get new members of the family. We get more people I can tease. A new challenger approaches. Yeah! I'm gonna make them rage in games. No, it turns out they're actually like a... I don't know, but I can just imagine like, oh, new member. I'm gonna tease and have fun. I'm gonna crush them in games, and they absolutely decimate my ass in every game imaginable. It's like, oh shit. I don't know. Whatever the case, I am very excited about it. All of us as talents have posted that, hey, you know, we gotta meet them. I have spoken, obviously, with the new talent. We have a chance to have met, and they are lovely. I feel like they're right at home. So you guys will see soon. I wanna zip up right there. But there is a lot to be looking forward to. Speaking of looking forward to, I have a 3D on the way. You guys know that. All the equipment is in. Here's the thing. I properly rested. Guys, you know when you get it... How many of you get this? You get a new item, and it's like, you just want to grab it. You're like, yeah, but you should go to sleep. You have work tomorrow. Or, hey, you promised to hang out with this friend or do this. And you're like, but new thing! New thing! That was... Yeah, we were right. That especially at video games, oh yeah. That's me with the 3D stuff. I got the 3D equipment. I got the 3D model. It's pretty much all, I mean, I have all the objects. I have to put it all together now. But I have all those things. I'm like, but Yomi, if you worked on that during your break, you're working during your break. I know it's a fun new toy. But no, you need to stop. So I haven't actually touched it. It's been sitting. But the 3D model, I'm going to dabble with, and I'm going to debut in June. Are you guys ready for 3D Yomi next month? I don't have a hard date. I'm hoping next month. New sewing machine, so I know exactly how you feel. Ooh, what you sewing? Subnautica last night. Ooh. A lot of my friends are playing Subnautica 2 right now. Hell, SVA had a little mini collab on that the other day, too. Spend your break how you want. Yeah, I really need to make sure that I pump the brakes. And I'm glad I did. I really need it. Can I hug in 3D? When I get the 3D thing, I'm gonna be all over the place with it. I'm going to just learn a lot with 3D. I'm going to explore. I'm gonna meet with my friends. I'll meet with all of you. I'm not sure everything I'm gonna do with it yet, because, like, I have been told, like, hey, there are, like, literal ASMR rooms. Or, like, you could go visit recreations of stuff. Or, you know, you can just play really silly games. I don't know, like, you could just explore all these worlds, and I think one of the silly ones was like, hey, you want to see a blockbuster in it? You would, like, go to one of these stores, like, that's weirdly fun. I don't know. VR, you're looking. Ugh. And I will say, you guys know I'm a little curious about some of the more like NSFW side of stuff. I'm gonna be very cautious, but like, I don't know. Maybe I genuinely don't know what I'm gonna do with it. But I want to really just explore in 3D, understand things, and my big desire is to make that something that is a part of the streams that we see. VR movie theaters, yeah! The idea of watching anime in 3D with everybody? Wait a second.
Can't wait to see you do a backflip, snap the bad guy's neck, and save the day.
Oopsie. I've seen these before. Can you imagine when we do an anime watch-along in the Discord, but we're watching it through my screen capture, where you can see my 3D model in the bottom left, because I have the trackers and everything on? Like, you actually see me like, that. Wait! That would be cool! I like that! Ah! That gives me ideas. There's a backflip and melee race ranking. Oh, like I have a good amount of room. You know, I made sure not to like overcrowd things, so I do have some room. Thanks to God, thank you for the gifties, guys. Thank you so much for the gifties. Thank you for the 5 gifted. VR chat anime watch nights. Yeah. Taste, thank you for the 5 gifty. VR chat cinema too. Yeah. I think we could genuinely do some VR chat stuff. I would love that. I'm gonna fuck around with it soon. I have been told there's a lot of toggles for it. But I made sure not to do it during my break. That's the big thing. Also, tiny thing, I just do want to address this properly. Speaking of, NSFW, I did remove the NSFW part of the Discord. We are still an 18+ Discord. My streams are still 18+. I just was not really comfortable having it there anymore. No one in particular did anything wrong. It just felt out of place. And, it's getting harder to monitor. And as we're growing in size, I feel it was just smarter to remove that. Yes, I still have a tag. So if anybody ever wants to draw, that kind of stuff, there is a place for it. I do have a entirely separate Twitter, an SFW account. But genuinely, just listen, I was just getting uncomfortable. No one did there was no single particular thing. It really was just like, hey, agency is growing. We're kicking butt. Let me move this out of the way there. Agency is growing. We're kicking butt. It would be safer if I just did that. And I was like, yeah, you know what? No problems there. Anyone who ever still wants to draw that kind of stuff, first off, I love you for that. Second, I have NSFW Twitter, and there's also, Rule 34s and stuff like that, so easy. Liability business way. Bingo, bazooka. Basically saying what I wasn't sure how to say. Bingo. Yeah, just easier. The fact that I was able to do it, just being like, yeah, easy, delete, just like how I uninstalled League of Legends, simple. Doesn't change how I feel about that stuff, obviously, either. I do enjoy that stuff, but yeah. Just a pretty simple thing, but I figured it was right to cover. Gosh, so many things to talk about. I will stretch, and also gonna take an ad break in a bit. Grab my coffee. Is it a bit late for coffee? No, I can do a second cup of coffee, and then I'll have tea tonight. And I got my plushie! Listen to me hit my plushie! It's just a big soft head! I love the dichotomy right there! It's never too late for coffee. It's always too late for coffee. Holy fuck! Taste again. Thank you again so much for the 5 gifties. Maybe we can start another hype train. I usually do 2 cups. I have one in the morning, not long after I wake up, and then I have another usually in the afternoon, either right when stream is starting or right around now, yeah. Whew. Also, next week, guys, we are going to finish Nier Automata. I say finish. We're going to stream all day tomorrow. All day tomorrow. All day tomorrow. I'm going to start at 1, and we're not going to end until the game ends. I did a lot, but I'm just saying you should heavily consider making your own coffee creamer. It's surprisingly easy. Down the line. I don't even do coffee creamer
didn't
anymore.
set up all her 3D gear during her break, meaning Flork added a note in the package that said, I have trackers on everything, and if any of it turns on during your break, you get the hose again.
Damn right. Right now, well, let me
I
phrase that
personally
right.
have not had a cup of coffee in over 20 years. I'm
Yeah.
at the point I don't even try stuff offered that people say I should.
What I'm doing for my coffee right now is what I normally used to do is I would just have the coffee, which is usually like some special coffee, and a lot of cream. You know, that high calorie, high sugar, thicky, you know, oh, it's macaron flavor, Hershey's chocolate flavor, or, you know, raspberry vanilla. It's like, those are great. But I was realizing I was putting in so much that after like 2 cups, I was doing like 180 calories just on my drink. So I cut back on that. I now do stevia, which is a 0-calorie natural sugar. And I do almond milk, which is like, what, 10 calories? So literally just making that change, 2 cups, 20 calories, I'm cutting 150 calories out of my diet every day. That's kind of huge. So I don't really do coffee cream anymore, at least for the time being. Because you're only making the creamer, you're in control of how many calories you put in it. I'm alright, I don't really have the time. I mean, you know, again, I'm taking on a pet now and everything too, so. I've already made a lot of changes in my life. I'm not really ready to make another change so soon. Especially because I make my breakfast all the time from scratch. Oh, speaking of making things from scratch, we are going to do the pizza cooking stream soon. I know I've put that off for a while. There is the maid outfit as well. So, we're going to have a maid day. We're going to do a pizza cooking stream soon. That's probably going to be closer to the end of this month or early next month. Again, I really needed the break. And I've been going through a lot of things as well. So, still on the table. No way I would give up such a thing like that. But I just really, you know, I wasn't able to have that thing. Guys, we're going to run an ad. I'm going to use the bathroom. I'm going to get my coffee. I'm going to put on some words on stream for you motherfuckers. I'm just going to call you guys motherfuckers now. Guys, I'm going to be back in like 2-ish minutes. Here's some words on stream for you guys. Gonna help Huggy. Be right back. Oh, it's okay. Oh, yes, friends, please. I did say I wanted Huggy to join us and for things to get better. There's hope for all the others. There's hope for everybody. We got this. Oh. Oh, there's so much hope right now that maybe we can save all the other toys. I couldn't be happier. Hey, yo, what the fuck? No! You stole my... How? No! No! Yomi has friends? Wait, I'm right here. Uncle Randy, you're my friend, and we're gonna fuck. Wait, hold on. What did I just say? Wait. Abort that. We're gonna fuck things up. There, that's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say. Next meme. Next meme. No! You were a good horse! We can't even salvage you for horse meat or glue. No! It's one thing to die, but it's another thing to die without us getting to use your corpse. No, anyway, let's climb. Ah! I deserve that. Goth Yomi is hot. Stroker. I'll do whatever you want in this outfit. Right? Hold on, I gotta spank Ali's ass.
Holy shit, good
Ali?
work, everyone.
Bad. Bad. There we go.
Ah,
Oh, no. Oh, no. That was just meant to be a shortcut. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god, Dark Souls, no! Oh, the pain. I'm gonna be so for real. I made such a mistake by having my first time playing Dark Souls be the workout stream. Oh, girl! Yo, when are we gonna get Aggro from Shadow of the Colossus as an Uma Musume, huh? Or Epona? I'm back, hello. Yeah. Also, Zozo Yodo, Ginger Ale Pale, and Zach Gaines, thank you all for the follows. A lot of people following today. I really appreciate that. It's... absence makes a heart grow fonder. At least that's what I've been told. Katana Flame! Thank you! Ah! Thank you! Welcome aboard, everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic time! Just give me a little minute or two here. Yeah. Just double checking the thing. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. As you guys know, Moe Brew just had its launch today, which is the tea company that I'm happily working alongside with. Man, we could get a Yomi flavor! We could get flavors of all of SVA! What would we call it? If I ever got a tea, and it was like a blueberry caramel... What? Because yeah, I want to make a Gamer Subs flavor down the line. Blue milk tea! God damn it! Nah, I want the I would want the tea to be a much more... like, maybe a little less memey, you know? If I get a Gamer Subs flavor, you goddamn right it's gonna be blue tiefling milk or something crazy. But for the tea, I like the idea of like a sleepy potion or something like that. I like to make it something a little more... I mean, the name is called Moe, like cute. Something a little cuter. Oh, that's a good cup. I'll think about it. I'm always taking some ideas, though. Dirty socks. Ew! No one will buy that! The Haru Urara tribute song? I think I have. That sounds familiar. I love Haru. I love all the Umas. Well, there's very few Uma Musume I don't like. Which also, that was another thing I did. I played some Uma Musume during my break. I had a lot of stories racked up that I just had not really done, you know? So, I got a chance to play some of that.
Happy birthday, Yomi.
It's not my birthday, you motherfucker! For your birthday, I'm giving you a brick. Hi, Trey. Hi, Trey. Thank you for 50 months. Thank you. Tiefling TLT. Could be. I like that. Yeah, I'd like some suggestions. We'll think about it. I know I don't have a flavor, obviously. You know, the company just launched. But I gotta be real. I'm passionate. I'm learning to set more goals for myself. I'm learning a lot about myself. Which we talked a little bit about beforehand. Because again, I had not been doing very well. I had not been doing very well at all. And I took those 2 weeks. And I really needed to. Because... I guess I'm gonna get like a little on the more serious side for a bit. But like you guys know, I don't really know how to value myself the way I should. I often don't even know my own self-worth. And it's led me to being very attention-starved and approval-starved, validation-starved, you know? And because of the way I wasn't able to really, like, learn to value myself the way it was, this week was a lot of that, learning to be okay on my own. I was still lonely as fuck. I have to admit, you know, I told myself, don't stick with, like, don't go to all your friends, like, have a you time. And during the you time, I was still pretty lonely, you know? I was still feeling kind of down. But I had a lot of other reasons I was feeling down too. You know, I had before, about a little less than 2 weeks ago, you know, when I was supposed to have the Aki collab, I had a really, really bad day. The kind that, it's funny, I was going to have my break anyway. I had this planned. But then I had this really, really shitty day that just made it like, well, that breaks definitely that break now. The day started off really poorly. I was supposed to have a collab, like I said, and I had some things happen when I rushed outside and tried to do a necessary thing. Basically, I had to get some last-minute equipment for the collab, and when I ended up going to a store to do so, I rushed out, because again, collab, I rushed out very quickly. Very, very quickly. Not enough time to usually prep myself. And during the lack of prep, I was a little disheveled. And you guys know, I don't make a big deal out of it. But for folks who may not even be aware, I guess I don't talk about this really, but you know, I am trans. Shrug, big surprise. I don't really care, it's who I am. But I didn't pass. Because I rushed out the door to get a last-minute thing for the collab, I was disheveled. I didn't have myself dressed as well as I would like. And I didn't pass. And I had somebody very harsh to me on that. I was spat at, I was belittled, and I was not welcomed for simply being who I am. And you guys know, about 2 weeks ago, how I said I was not doing very. It was out of town, Stargazer. It was not on property. From the landlord, what the fuck are you talking about? No, it was when I went out. And even worse, this all happened because my car battery died. And with my car battery dead, and I was asking around for help, that's where the trigger was. It was when I was stranded, because my battery was dead, and I'm just trying to ask for help. And yeah, so I didn't talk about it about 2 weeks ago when it happened, but I figured I could just say no. So that brought me to just like, you know, a really, really, really bad point. And I was already feeling really awful. I was crying. I was really shook. But then I also had some people who wanted to have a very serious talk with me. And it was not a good conversation. It was not something that I was ready for in any way. It blindsided me, and I was not emotionally well. So because of it, I didn't sleep well. I still am not sleeping well. I'm still running a conversation in my head. And I'm still not okay. You know, I used to think I was strong. I would keep pushing. I would keep grinding. But the thing is, this last week while I was off, I've been learning more on just how incomplete I am. Just how, like, little I know the pieces of myself, you know? And we talked about this a little bit before. I fucking bawled about it 10 days ago? 11 days ago? Whatever. Didn't realize? I appreciate that, Oblivion. I don't make a big deal of it. That's the thing. A lot of people are like, I didn't even know you were. It's like, because that's not what makes a person. You know? But yeah, it really, that fucked me up a lot. And it just made me think about a lot of stuff. The thing is, I realize, like, how can I love others if I struggle to love myself, you know? And you know my streams. I do my absolute best to promote a hopeful sentiment for others. I want to bring warmth in my own silly way. I want to make people laugh from, all our silly or sus jokes. I want to have a big old time. But at the end of the day, what do I always say? If I made your day even 1% better, then I've done my job. But I never really gave myself the time to get that hope or to heal. Sometimes I wonder if I even really have friends. And deep down, I know I do. A lot of you here are friends, people that I really appreciate. I got DMs from people all the time, but I just never knew how to measure it, how to understand it. Because growing up without that many friends, especially with a lot of online or things like that, well, it's hard. When someone says to my friend, why am I scrutinizing? Why am I wondering if they mean it? And many times I've been feeling left even empty after spending time with my friends because I replay the tiniest little things in my head. It could be the greatest day I had, and then 30 minutes later I'm were they just there to try and be better for themselves, or were they actually there to help me? It's so stupid, I know, but it's a more normal problem than people might think. Even at SVA, friends and feeling a found family, I am scared and cautious, and I make mistakes. Not to SVA personally, but I just mean I should have it as a found family. I should feel that way, but most groups that I put myself in, I always just feel very distant. I don't know how to value myself or even feel my own self-worth. I mean, hell, in SVA, there's so many opportunities, and I don't want to leave SVA. I don't think we got big stuff, like I said. Being a part of SVA is huge. I don't think I ever want to go indie again. Maybe, who knows? You never know what'll happen. But, being here in SVA, it's a fraction of a chance. I am fortunate. And I got here from working super hard. I've grinded my ass for 3 fucking years. And here we are, 3-year celebration. I grinded so hard for these 3 years. 3 years of racing. But I haven't slowed down. It's made me lose myself some, and I needed that time. That 1 week, that wasn't enough. It wasn't. But I'm so afraid of losing what I've built up that I cannot go more than a week off. Maybe I'll take another week off sooner than later. But fuck, during that hike, for instance, it made me think a lot. I want to do amazing things. But I've been so tired. I got this August debut plan. I got the 3D model. I got the Halloween thing. We have the new member coming. You guys saw the thing with Gamersubs. We just announced No Way Brew today. But these problems that I've had for myself, they pile up over time. And I just didn't know how to feel. It's hard. You spend all this time getting to here and you realize, I'm in my 30s and I feel as mature as a 15-year-old sometimes. I don't feel mature. I can look at the business side of things pretty well. I can lock in. I can write what I gotta write. I can prepare all these sort of stuff. But emotionally with other people, how the fuck is it that I still, in my 30s, don't know how to communicate with people? And when I do communicate, I have some friends who really understand, who are really close, and other friends who are like, Yomi, I don't know if you realize, but I'm not enjoying our time, or that hurt, or something like that. It's what did I do to hurt? I don't understand. It sucks. And it makes you feel things. It makes you feel sad. It makes you feel regretful. It's trauma. It is. But the thing is, that's called being a human being. Because I'm realizing I'm not as happy as I thought I was. But that's life. We are human beings. Not human moments, not human happiness. We are human beings. And being is all about the highs and the lows. Happiness is not a normal state in life. Feeling and experiencing emotions from highs to lows, pleasures to pains, sorrows to angers, happiness, it's all a part of what being is. We are human beings. And that too is something I'm really trying to learn is, you know, happiness is a trap. It's not a bad thing. It's just, that's a really big realization I'm having. And I let a lot of this bottle up inside me over these 3 years. And, you know, it's not like I can just come back from this break and be like, all right, everything's okay now. No, that's not how that works. I'm gonna be working on myself for a long fucking time. So, I think you guys might see me doing less projects for streams. And instead, more things for myself. You know, I love making outfits. But I don't think I can keep doing that all the time. I love all the fancy redeems and I want to make more, but I can't do as many as I want to. I love our anime nights and our movie nights, but I might slow down on some of those. I love that we do a collab pretty much every week, but I might take less of those. I'm still going to be streaming full time. I'm still going to be here 4 days a week. But if I am seeing all these things pile up and to not be aware of as many of the issues that there have been until, you know, now, then it means like you gotta work on yourself. That car of your human body is gonna break down soon. Like, heavily. Like, stuff you can't replace. Minna, thank you for the follow. So, and again, that's why I like the Yomi wrestling joke. I want to have that die and other stuff. Like, I need to really do this. And that's what a big part of this week did. Because again, I love where I'm at. I love what I'm doing. But I have not... I guess the best way to put it is I ran forward so fast in a straight, narrow line. And the only time I would turn my head left and right was to, like, you know, help another person or praise them or try to make another friend. But I never slowed down to look at the picture as a whole, to the left or to the right, you know? I don't leave people behind either. I got messages from people earlier today even that are like, you know, old friends and smaller streamers that are very important to me. You guys are important to me. Yeah, I need to take the picture in as a whole. I hope you guys stay with me for the ride. But I also understand that as we make changes, if it's not for you and you want to go, I get that too. I hope you don't. But I ain't gonna keep you if it doesn't make you comfortable, because you should value your happiness. Baka shedding for too long, yeah. I think I already did delete that command, man. So, I just want to have a little heart-to-heart again, especially after the week. All I ask is, again, patience with me. Understand, I don't want to be put in really high expectations. I've been carrying a lot on my back. And I want people to point out if I make mistakes. Just kindly let me know. And I will take it in stride. I like to think I always have, but apparently, you know, sometimes I don't even take those very well, too. Probably because I've always had to be very defensive growing up. Ready for the long haul? Thank you! Kia, thank you for the follow as well. So... we're probably gonna have a few more of these important conversations, too. I like these conversations. Because the more I do these, the more I realize, a lot of people are damaged. Not that I ever thought that wasn't the case. But even here in my own chat, a lot of people are damaged. And if me sharing my stories, if me talking about this stuff, can, you know, help with that, then fuck. Find the courage to slow down now. Maple, you've known me for almost 10 years. That's a scary thought, isn't it? So Maple in the chat, Maple Syrup. Maple, they've known me for like... I told you guys before. I've had like 3 friends going into the side. Helm-chan, who we can even see as a mod I can step on right now. Maple, and Melon. And I always say, not the Melanie, the Melon who's in here, but I love them, and they are a very dear friend. But there's an old friend called Melon, who I've known before this all too. Yeah, I think if, I don't know the exact, I think Maple has been like 8 years?
One thing there is a difference
Close to
between
that,
being
though, yeah.
damaged and ruined.
Ugh.
When you are broken or damaged, you can heal and repair, and doing so shows
think it's
strength
10
of
years.
heart a person can have pride in.
Yeah. So, hey, I'm practicing piano now. I'm going on more hikes. I'm gonna do another hike in a couple weeks. Maybe the same trail even. I got a pet coming. I'm gonna take less projects on. I'm gonna focus a little bit more on the agency too. You know, I might not be always doing a lot of projects over on their side too, but you know, like I'm also gonna try to not feel the FOMO. I'm gonna just try to slow some stuff down and do what I gotta do. But like, fuck it. I don't know. I just really, again, felt like we needed to have a little bit of that talk. Because I gotta focus on my health. Can't wait to see what's in store. And there is a lot in store. There is a lot in store still. Again, 3D, a Yomi 2.5, the new member, Halloween outfit, whole bunch of other things. What kind of creature? I'm a tiefling. I'm more of a Pathfinder variation. That's why you don't see that I have the horns. Yeah. It's just a sign that you survived. It is. And I never really took the time to heal that, so... Whew, it is a lot! It is a lot! But we're getting there. We're getting there. And also, I mentioned this 2.5. I think I've shown you guys... I know I have. I've shown you guys some of the models updates. I kind of want to show you guys a little more, but I know I should hold back a little bit. I'll tell you what, if we get on the hype train, I'll show you something that I'm pretty sure I showed like 2 months ago, but I know there's a lot of new people here, so I can show you guys. But yeah, the 2.5, it's gonna be... It's still the same core model. It's more like someone just went over with a fine brush and was like, ooh, we can put a little extra blush here, we can add more gloss here, more color there, we can fix the textures here. It's a touch-up. But the model's getting touched up. But while the model's getting touched up, the background's gonna change, the stingers, the music, the models from Morphe, the hype train stuff, the... What else? The chat widget, the chat box, all of these, like, and more. There is a ton of things that will be changing for it. So, also YouTube, I really appreciate you guys. I'm sorry that was a little quiet there. Look what Batman said. Ooh. Yomi is genuinely the reason I got into VTubing or just streaming in general. Well, I know that is a lot on someone. Yomi needs to remember to put #1, being Yomi, behind the Quinnley first. Yeah. Thank you so much for that Gothic Inferno. Like I said, the big awakening word was, if my entire persona, like my entire real life, is also Yomi, you know, when Yomi is gone one day, then what the fuck is left? And yeah, that... I'm paraphrasing, but that destroyed me. Yeah, a lot of new stuff coming, though. I mean, the plushie is my big one right now. Which I love the plushie so much. I kind of want a game while we're talking, but I also just am enjoying talking. You know what I could do? You know what I could do? Hold on, do I still have this? Do I still have... Hold on. Oh, I do. Huh. I forgot about those. I forgot that I had, a second angle of these. This is fine. Thank you, Paul. Thank you for the follow, Lucky Lewis, Freddy Freaky King Boosh. I found you, Alchemical Romance. What do you mean? No, wait, no, who the fuck are you talking about? I have no idea who you mean. Yeah. Happy anniversary. Thank you! I think handcam streams would be a lot more interesting. Oh my god, wait! You know, I think you make a good point. We could use that Boobo one for the handcam streams. Holy shit. Holy shit, hold on. You are onto something. Let me write that down. Hold on, look, write that down, write that down. Let's see, when is my next hand cam for Legos? I should don't know. I should don't know. Maybe we can start that next week. Let me write that down. Next, hand cam use rigged booba as well. There we go. Yeah, it's one of my OCs, that's Celeste. Yeah. Oh, the redeems don't work on her. Wait, let's talk about. Thank you! Yeah, I just love getting a chance to use other models. Fuck it, I'll swap around to another one. How about... It's kind of a nerd. Person just said a word, yeah. Oh! This is fine. This is fine. Ew. Her thighs too powerful for the redeems. Well, yeah, I mean, it's tied with models. And also that, the redeems are really hard because I have to make a ton of stuff per model, like hundreds of hotkeys. But, you know, it is what it is. If that's what I like to do, that's what I like to do. Also, we are gonna start the Lego question mark block soon, but with us finishing Near Automata soon, I will stretch. Ugh. With us finishing Near Automata soon, I want to start Pokemon Scarlet and Violet soon. I'm gonna see if we can mod it. And I want to do Super Mario Sunshine. I think it's Scarlet that I have. I don't remember. I own one of those. Rondays Voodoo, thank you for using your Prime for 2 months now. Thank you. I want to say hair thighs. That's so she breaks her in. I mean, the cowgirl model's got some really big thighs too. Is that what you want, chat? Is this what you're here for? I guess so. Fun fact, the thighs on this model are actually bigger than the normal Yomi. We're gonna do a comparison. Wait, I'm actually doing a comparison. Is that true, or is that just a trick of the eyes? Hold on. Is it true? I think it is.
Bigger. But I'm dummy.
Is it bigger? It's hard to tell. I think it is a little bit. They're thicker. Yeah, I guess so. Huh. Anyway, there goes the clone. There goes the clone. It's gone. Ah!
Bigger.
Smaller. No. Smaller.
Bigger.
Mambo.
Bigger.
Hey.
Happy anniversary.
Vera. Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. Hi, Vera. Can we get a shout out for Vera? Yeah! We just had a bit of a heart-to-heart again. We talked all about the break. Vera! Hi, sweetie! Weep. I actually really want to play more Zelda games, too. I've been told how good Twilight Princess is. I want to play Twilight Princess. There is also a new mod. Did you guys know? This is crazy. There is a whole new mod that just came out. I gotta show you guys this. Thank you for the hype train! Ah, thank you! Thank you for gifting it. Ah, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. So, D6, hi D6. D6 showed me this. Let me... Oh, that was a sound. Let me go to my YouTube. And let's just hit the capture here. Fireball! Let me show you this. Oh! Wah! Mother, hi! Wah! Hi! Should I change back to my normal? No, I'm gonna stay chibi. I'm gonna stay as Mini Moo. Thank you for the gifting! Ah! I'm dizzy. Hi, Mother! Guys, go follow Mother V3. She is absolutely amazing. As Mother would say, and I will say as well, that's my friend. Yeah. Mother, I actually feel pretty ready for us to figure out a collab soon. I know I've been wanting to for a little while. Why is the plushie not working? Huh? Marker button. Throw. Ah, Mother, you're so cute! The throwable for the plush is not working. I have no idea why. I will fix that later. Hi! Ba-ba-ba! I was just kind of swapping around and showing all of my models while we were yapping. So, you know, if you want spooky time, it's spooky time! Yeah! Oh, why do you sound like SpongeBob? Because I'm awesome! Why do you sound like your mom that I was with last night? Hello! Mother, thank you so much. I adore the fuck out of you. I am back from my break as well, which is why I was able to sit in some of your stream today. I love the swimwear. It was really cute. I'm just gonna outfit roulette. I'm just gonna outfit roulette while we're talking. Fuck it. But everybody, welcome. My name is YomiQuinnley, alchemist, extraordinaire, and not a mad scientist, but a glad scientist. Or this is Celeste, but you know what? You can do it with my characters. Or we're just gonna keep swapping. Until I see you again. Ah! Big! That's huge. Okay, not everything works with the Celeste model. That's fine. That's fine. Ah! But thank you! Mother, if you got a raid and run, please do. Also, the whole thing where you bit your tongue. Oh, God. Oh, God. Huge plate of meat? Huge plate of what? Wah! Yeah, I'm literally gonna swap a model every minute now. Deal with it. But guys, please go follow Mother. She is one of the coolest streamers. I have the absolute pleasure of knowing she genuinely is a friend, not just like a, oh, you're a VTuber pal, like... I'm trying to get better at making more time. That's a me problem. And I will make more time for us. Ah! Oh, how's the weather down there? But yeah, we just got back from break. I was talking about all the stuff we did. Learning piano, starting Baldur's Gate, just exploring my town a little bit, going and seeing what there is, going on a big hike, spending some time to research for a bearded dragon, because I'm gonna get a pet soon. We got a pet on the way. Weather is great. It is. It is. It's the only one I know who's clogged. It's what I have Bucky's! Gotta go grab a bite to eat, but I have to get on my phone near me. Oh, it's like you're in the car with... I love that. Wait. I think I told this to Mother. But that actually is how I learned who Mother was, because Mother was in the car with me too, like that. Chad, I want to take you on a story. I'm gonna take you on a ride. Yomi, door dashing, 3+ years ago, driving around, listening to VTubers, listening to VTuber shorts, learning about VTubing by listening and watching VTubers. See this really funny, specific person we're seeing right here, hearing their voice on my YouTube and feel like, oh shit, Mother. Very interesting. I've never seen a VTuber like this before. That's right, I was watching Mother during the OG. But it was really cool. It was very fascinating. And there was a lot of VTubers that inspired me. But that was how Mother, among that list of many, inspired me as well. And it's just really cool to be like, a lot of these people who gave me these ideas, or I learned a lot from, I was able to learn about myself and them too. While I in the gym, have you thought about doing some sports? I'm not really a sports person, but I think the hiking is really good. I don't know, I'm not really into the competitive side of it that much. Drop kick! No! You're so sweet. I'm just being honest. I just want to be honest. It's... Oh, that's an interesting way that works. You know what? This is fine. Yes! Yes! Now I have 6 arms! Yes! Perfection. You thought I was the priestess, but in truth I am an abomination. That goes hard. Yes. Hi, how you doing? Can I consult to you about the religion of Cthulhu? Oh. Wait a second. At least put my skirt on. Somebody clip it. No! 6 arms, 2 legs. Even qualifies as an erect at this point. I guess. Oh, the neck is still locked. There we go. Ah! What else do I have? Oh, the hat didn't save, but I have the peak one. Wait, why is it layered wrong? That's not how you're layered. Whatever, I got the peak one. I can do better, honest. I can do better. She can do better. There it is. I got the bunny girl. I am but a single person. I enjoy person. I watch. Thank you, Snuggies. And Tristan, thank you for the follow, too. Are you a witch? I am a tiefling alchemist. But you know, wearing a witch hat is a great way to show you do alchemy. Wishlord, thank you for the follow as well. Thank you for the follows. I just love all these outfits. I will basically go on Etsy or some other websites, purchase and put together what I can, all with editing, so I can swap again. You know, so I have to edit the skin tones, even little stuff like getting the shoulder blush. Or look at that, I even have my shop symbol on the necklace. It's really fun doing that. I'm an absolute sucker for doing these kind of things. What can I say? It's fun! I made a poem about you. Do you want to hear it? Sure. I would read it. Piss chemist, get the fuck out of my house. Banned. Not allowed. Looking at a necklace, yep. I mean, where else would you be looking? I'm feeling very fertile all of a sudden. Snap the sinew. I want to get within you. I want not to forgive you rigor mortis, mold, or mildew. But dear, you would be great. I want to waste a good meal. That's what precision cars up cut to simply... Is that Vor? Snap the sinew within you. I don't like that. That sounds like Vor, necromancy, and... necro... Yeah, it's a Vocaloid song. What? Oh! That sounded like something very different. I'm gonna be a nerd for a while. I mean, I'm gonna be a villain for a while. Fuck it. I like the villain outfit. I don't get to use this as much. Ba-da-ba-da! Curse tags. Very! Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys. This is important. I wanted to show you guys stuff about an upcoming game that I want to play. Our next 2 big games, and I might do them back to back, is Scarlet and Violet, but I also am really interested in Super Mario Sunshine. And, oh, wait, no, one more. Twilight Princess. I might actually put Pokemon off for a little bit longer, huh? I just really love all these kind of games. So, Super Mario Sunshine, I played that once. I don't know if I beat it or not, but I did play it once. A long while ago. But it was so long ago, I don't really remember that much. I feel like it's something where I do see stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of remember this. Twilight Princess? I have not played Twilight Princess. I missed out on that. Plain and simple. Scarlet Violet, I played that on release. I actually do remember a little bit with that game. Because yeah, like I said, if I don't play a game for a while, because remember, I forget. Because I did play Nier Automata, but I forgot everything from it. Anyway, Twilight Princess couldn't have come at a better time, because check this shit out. This was sent, D-Sync sent me this, but guys, you aren't gonna believe this. Our time for playing Twilight Princess couldn't be better. This came out 6 days ago. Enhanced resolution. Look how gorgeous this looks. 60 frames, gyro style aim. Yo, this game looks sick. Perfect time for it to come out. Console accuracy, whatever that means. Bloom presets. Look at the, look at it! You can even change all this. It's like the Ship Harkinian mod. It's the Ship of Harkinian. Free camera. Steam Deck support. That's insane. And you gotta be fucking kidding me. That's insane. iOS. Custom model support. Oh, that looks so cool. Custom model support! Which made me realize I guarantee there's already a short stack mod. There's gotta already be a Midna short stack model that day fucking one. Day one they've done this. We'll do Linkle, shit. Shit, we'll do that. Quality of life stuff. Disable Ruby cutscenes, faster climbing, auto saves, instant saves. Hold B to skip text, fast transforms. This is so cool! I mean, I do have a 3D model. I just don't know how you would import it. Moon jumps! Super claw shot! I mean, if you want cheats, you can get cheats. Wait, what is that? Oh, that's so cool. Fast iron boots. So, it's all these texture pack supports. Remember when we played, we did a texture pack support? For, what was it? We did that for Ocarina of Time. We did an advanced texture support. We need this! So we're gonna do this pretty soon. Again, I love these retro games we're getting to do. This is called Dusk Light. It is available now. In-fucking-credible. In-fucking-credible. I'll tell you what, getting a chance to finally play this game, it's gonna be real nice to get this downloaded before we get Sam saying no! Randomizer coming soon! Yo. So yeah.
custom model support they way. Now Morphe has idea for Twilight Princess by adding Morphe in-game. Hey, hey, hey.
Oh. Oh, that's scary. Yeah, so this has been very special. This has been something I was informed about earlier this week by Desync. Thank you, Desync. Fucking love you, mate. Are you streaming today, Desync? If you're still there, are you streaming today? Ooh. And yeah, yeah? Oh. Cage 2, the finale. Oh. Probably not for like another 3 hours or so, though, right? John White Knuckle. The John White Knuckle. Ah. Hi, Stevie. Oh, I really want to get a chance to raid you, Desync, but I can only do that if it's do a really long stream. And I'm planning today's return stream to be, I don't know how long. I'm just happy it happened. Where am I? I went AFK for 5 hours. You are in my secret lair. Welcome aboard. I'm gonna go back to my main medal. Goodbye. There she goes again. There we go. It's good to have you, Gavin Sneap. Hello. You just came in a good time because I'm back from my vacation. Is that why I'm chained up? No. I don't know what you're talking about. Huh. Thing is, I don't know which game I want to start with first. Because the thing is, like, we have...
Ever since the 6-7 meme went viral, I've been getting this sense of dread that gets stronger the closer we get to June 7th.
Sorry, I had to come through the other door. Oh, shit, you're right. Oh, no. 6-7 day. Fuck. Blah. Yeah, I'm actually a little conflicted. I mean, I could just ask you guys. Because you know I like to... Nier, you'll most likely finish next session. Yes, I am going to make Nier all day. Wait, Deltarune 3 should be ready for then. You're right. I was not sure what I wanted to do for the 19th. Deltarune will be the 19th and the 26th. Chapter 3. Awesome! Alright. Tomorrow, Nier Automata finale. The 19th, Chapter 3. We're doing it. We're gonna start the next long game as well. Whether it's Super Mario... I'm debating between 3. Super Mario Sunshine, Twilight Princess, or Scarlet Violet. I know we've been waiting on Pokemon for a while. I mean, fuck. I think we're ready for Zelda at some point again, huh? I am Linkle, aren't I? Would you rather marry Hatsune Miku, Iron Mouse 2B, or Gardevoir? I wouldn't want to put Iron Mouse on there because I don't like the idea of joking about that kind of stuff with IRL, IRL people or friends. Iron Mouse does deserve all the love, though, of course. She is amazing. I would say... probably Miku. She seems like she'd be the most, like, emotionally kind and loving and sweet. 2B is hot, but I don't know if I'm cut out for her, like, personality. I think I do awful. Are you out for that? Yeah! I love building outfits. Little Linkle. Anything not Pokemon out of spite for Game Freak? Yeah, it's hard. I mean, listen, I've owned Scarlet Violet for a couple years now. It's not supporting anything if I've already owned the game. Go! Don't support Game Freak. Oh. Gardevoir? I feel it. I feel it. I love a woman who can devastate a city with sheer firepower! You know what? That's freaking based. I respect that. I mean, I can do the same if you want to. But I probably destroy myself in the process, too. Gosh. See, I'm silly. Because a lot of times people will ask, like, and I'm curious what you guys would say. A lot of times when I get asked, like, oh, what's your favorite whatever, like, character-wise, I usually look at my OCs. I would want to smooch some of my Oshish. What about you guys? If you could marry any fictional character, I don't care about gender, I don't care about, like, you know, where they're from. If you could marry any fictional character, who would it be? That's right, it's your turn, chat. Your turn. I'm only gonna judge a little. Also, feel free to tell where they're from. Toriel? Actually, that's pretty beautiful. Rosalina. Mario. Freyren? Ah! Especially how Freyren is developing so much as a person. Windcutter Flora from Claymore. I know nothing about Claymore. Aisha Clan based. Honestly, Aisha is perfect because she is that whole very gremlin-like, not gremlin, but like very aggressive and kind of like not the joke character, but probably the least serious at first. But then you see the serious sides, and I love that. I love those layered characters. She is a layered character. Ren from Deers. Deer S. Fucking Clamp Chobits? Holy crap! Princess Peach? I bet your Princess Peach would actually be very, very cute. Honestly, they've done a great job of developing Princess Peach as a character. I do kind of love her being a little bit like, you know, girly girl bimbo sometimes, but she's also very wholesome. I think Princess Peach is actually a good character. Bowsette, though? Fuck, you're right. Your dad energy. Carabai from RuneScape 3. I don't know RuneScape 3, but you know. Ah. Yomi have a pet Yoshi? No! I love reading these. Rebecca from Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Amazing choice. Girl will literally die for you. Have you guys seen that Rebecca and Lucy are in Wuthering Waves? That blew my mind. If you guys have not seen this, I have to show you something. This was incredible. As you guys know, we did a Rebecca run. We watched Edge Runners. Check this out.
Check this shit out.
Good morning, Solaris! It has been a solid and sturdy 30 hours since the Edge Runners made their appearance.
I'm gonna pause at times.
President Lucilla for making sure our out-of-towners weren't poked and
look at this!
prodded like overgrown lab rats. But that doesn't
yes!
mean Pete's won't try. So party like there's no tomorrow. From the looks
yes!
of it, you're off to a fast start. Just as the Mecha Scouts at the training grounds. Talk about ruthless.
Oh, it's so good! Don't make me start playing this game.
According to Rover.
Don't make me start playing. Let me duck down here. Because even like Rebecca and Lucy's like, you know, looks and person. Look at this.
To Rover, a name needed.
Ah! I die.
Solaris is
I die.
return home once their work here is done. Meanwhile, those
Fools are gone! Holy shit! Fools are gone! Thank you for the 10! Thank you! Holy crap! You did not have to do that, but you are so sweet for doing that. Wow! Thank you! Thank you for the 10, Gifty! 265 watch again, but holy shit. Holy shit! I'll continue thinking in a moment. Let's carry this on real quick. Yeah! It's so good.
Word is the Netrunner has her sights set on the moon. Oh, a beautiful story with one problem. She'll have to pick one first.
Pick one.
This has been your man Stan.
It's so good!
A dream that'll never end.
Honestly, that alone has me like, I will play Wuthering Waves just for this. Because, like, Rebecca is one of my, like, top tier characters for me. Poison from Final Fight. Ooh. Or Astolfo. Okay, Astolfo from Fate. Yes. I have a call out with Full Metal Alchemist. Shit. She should be free, too. I heard about that. Like, I really don't want to put another game on my catalog. But, like, one of the things I enjoy the most is getting a chance to play as, like, particular characters. I will pick up an entire game just in hopes of playing, like, a specific character. Like, Uma Musume? I love Uma Musume. I love most of the characters, but, like, there's a select few that I'm just like, I want! Stream Bejeweled or Mary Rice Grimmery? I don't know who that second one is. And I don't think I would ever want to stream Bejeweled. I don't know why. That's a weird one. If not blue, what color would it be? Probably Urple. Urple! Actually, I mean, I almost streamed a Celeste, so maybe green. High school D&D. Oh, I never actually, like, fully sat and watched that. Which, again, is a reminder of, like, I miss a ton of animes. But that's what we're doing together, everybody. Yeah, we're gonna just watch all these. Listen, I told you guys before, I worked at a Best Buy. You know, oh, there's another one of my OCs, funny enough, Seraphim. I worked at a Best Buy, in my, like, early... What is it, like, late teens, early adult? It's been so long. But I worked at a Best Buy for a little under 2 years. And working there, you get some extremely good discounts. So, when I worked there a long while ago, all of the anime DVDs, I would buy some almost every week. And being that you get a discount working at Best Buy, or even most stores you work at, you get a discount. The discounts were really good. Now, this was a long-ass time ago. We're talking like 20-ish years ago. I think 20 years ago. God, again, I don't really remember things as well as I should. But a long-ass time ago. Back then when I worked there, basically the employee discount was 5%. Was it more or less than what the store bought it for? So, like, if something sells for $20, but the store bought it for $10, you're basically gonna pay like $10 as an employee to get it. DVDs are dirt cheap. Like, DVDs, they'll cost $15, but stores buy DVDs for like $2. So, I would put a very tiny amount of my paycheck towards, like, anime DVDs, and I got a real big collection that way. I got a couple used as well in some places. And that is why I have a very centralized time block. A very centralized time block of, like, a bunch of animes from, like, 2000 to 2005 on DVD. But then, you know, went to college and all these other things and yada yada. Circuit City? I am not gonna say anything more about that place. The answer may be yes, and maybe no. I don't know. Well, I do know, but I don't want to say everything. So old she... I know I'm old! That's why I kept selling Blu-rays in store rather than discontinuing in early 2024. I didn't even know that! I'll tell you what. I am... You got a Rick roll! Holy shit! Never gonna give, never gonna give. I am getting, like, again, interested in older media, though. If there's any sort of old media you could bring back, what would it be? You know, do you want to bring back cassettes? You want to bring back DVDs? You want to bring back older consoles? If you could bring one thing back, maybe a discontinued food item. Ooh. Chad, if you could bring one thing back, what would it be? Takashi's Castle! Holy shit! Yeah, give me the old 1700s media. $3DS or Game Boy? Yo! Yes! Yes! Choco Taco! Everybody says that eventually. The old Game Freak. Yo, I miss those magazines. Hershey's S'mores. Ooh, Battle Network. The Yellow Tinted Streetlights. The Yellow Tinted what? Walmart and Barnes & Noble still sell DVDs and Blu-rays in store. Apparently since they carry a collection with other special... Ooh. Yeah, there's a couple stores like that. I'm gonna look up this store if it's like everywhere or just locally near me, because I don't want to dox myself. This place is locations. Are you worldwide? Are you countrywide? Or are you only statewide? Hold on. I really want to make sure before I say this store. Okay, I should be careful. Okay, so I'm not gonna say the name of the place, but there is a store near me that has a lot of used and older things like books and mangas and games and DVDs. I don't really have the money right now, but that caught my eye too. It's a bigger store, as well as the small retro store I mentioned earlier during the stream. Hi, Satan, I'm gonna call it that way. And hi, Chipsy. Okay, you know what? Megas XLR? Holy beast. Okay, if I could bring back one food, one show, and one form of, like, media entertainment, it would be the following. I would bring back the 64. I'd bring back the Nintendo 64. As for a show, I would bring back... I might change my answer in the future, but... the Teen Titans. Not that Go bullshit. None of that Go bullshit. I would bring back proper Teen Titans, Season 6. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. The original was an awakening for some of the people. It brought a Western and Eastern style combination of animation, some of the best voice actors, amazing plots, a series that was able to balance both Monster of the Week, but ongoing plots, actually cool, relevant characters, brought love to DC as well. Incredible stuff. As for a food I would bring back, I bet all but like 2 people would know this. Tara was heartbreaking? Oh my god, yes. I would bring back the Dunkin' Donuts flatbread. This motherfucker... Literally, Dunkin' needs to bring these back. These things... Look, turkey, cheese, bacon. Some had egg. Just had that ready. I actually brought this up a couple minutes ago, yeah. This was how I started my day a lot of the times, and it was good.
The opening song was in English, and the more comical episodes, it was in Japanese.
Ah! These are some of the best fucking sandwiches. Like, actually good. I'd bring those back. Dunkin' Donuts used to be good. Now they just call it Dunkin'. Their name is as half-assed as their quality. Guys, we're gonna rob a Dunkin'. We're gonna riot. We're gonna rob a Dunkin'. We're right next to the Church of Scientology. Nah, this is a joke. Yomi has space for this, by the way. Pizza Hut brings to bring back the P-Zone with its garlic bread. Yo! Pizza needs to oh, no. Wait. Hold on, I saw this. Video game nerd pizza. I saw recently... Yeah, it was 4 weeks ago. This is hilarious. You didn't even say I watched this. A 90s Pizza Hut. This, I'm probably have the audio muted, but this, where they actually had... Oh! Wait a second! Yeah, this aesthetic. This is what I missed. This is what I missed so much. Served on the yes! In the book club. You would actually, if you read books, and your teacher stamped enough of them, you got a free pizza. A free personal pizza. It was incredible. They had a salad bar. There's the garlic breadsticks. They had the soda, like all this. Oh man, I I remember the dumb pizza mascot they had. But this old aesthetic, this old Pizza Hut, man, I miss it. Domino's I love too. Pizza the Hut! Oh God, I feel old! When was the last time you went to a Pizza Hut and saw a menu like this? They don't do this anymore. 90s McDonald's was fun, upbeat. It was. Are there even any more McDonald's play places left? Does Red Cup somehow made pop taste better? I read that as butter for a second. I was like, that makes sense. Spaceball reference. Spaceballs movie 2. Spaceballs movie 2. Spaceballs movie 2. An appetizer for $9. I missed this. Man, even the little light up here. I didn't get to go to it often. I think really the only time as a kid I ever got to go to it was because of the book club thing. Because I read a lot of books growing up. I don't really read much now. I need to change that. You know, we run our own Diamond Moment Cafe. She gets us staff and customers while wearing a cutesy maid dress or hot dominatrix outfit while serving the other. I mean, I can do maid right now if you want. I don't know who asked for this, but... That being said, I do have a proper maid outfit. I do have a proper maid outfit on the way. I just realized the...
So Yomi, an Italian woman, is pregnant. You congratulate her. She says grazie. What do you say to her after that? Prego.
Prego. Yeah, prego. The boob window this gives is kind of insane. Can we just take a moment? They got bigger, I swear! That being said, though, like I said, a maid outfit is on the way. A proper one. I feel naked wearing this.
Get Prego. You have to get Prego. It's just Prego. Get Prego. Yeah, get Prego.
Thanks, Zen. I will. Yeah, I will be getting a proper maid outfit. Remember, this is because of Partner Plus 2. A very, very big thank you to you all. You guys got us Partner Plus 2. It is increasing my income, which is huge. You know, I got some debt right now we're getting through. After I get out of debt, which again, controlled. It is controlled debt. I'm not in any danger. Everything's fine.
I swear. Maybe. Maybe not. Bite me.
I will. But after I get out of that, I will put money back into the streams. I mean, I already did with a lot of the 2.5 stuff on the way. But yeah. Yeah. And who knows, maybe in a couple of years from now, I can actually get like a house. I could get a streamer house. Yeah! I'm making a sip of water, by the way. You feel naked wearing that, but doesn't the maid outfit cover more than your leotard normally wears? You are right. But there's something about the way it just, like, frames it more. You are right, though. The Vtuber house. I wanna be honest. You all know I moved, almost half a year ago now. Holy fuck, it's been half a year. I moved half a year ago. And, you know, I live alone. I'm safer. I'm healthier. Everything is, again, but we talked a lot about this. I'm really, like, you know, focusing now on myself after everything. But it made me think, like, I am kind of lonely. No, not even kind of. I'm fucking lonely. I think what I'd want to do... I would like to, at some point, move to a bigger place and either have a roommate Or maybe a partner. And now that's getting personal. I don't want to get too personal about myself. But I do genuinely want
We
to,
learned from
as I
Martinez
improve
Mate
myself,
Cafe.
find that
If
kind
you
of
are
person.
ever serving food and Centrea is at your booth, have the Lord of the Rings trilogy downloaded on your phone at the ready.
Yeah, I'm not because here is the thing I always said is I never wanted to leap back into a relationship with myself in life until I'm stable enough and financially I'm getting better. Where I live now, I'm getting better. Mentally, I, again, have not really focused on that. So I need to focus on my journey. I need to learn more about myself, become more mature, learn how to interact socially more, go outside more. All the stuff we talked about 2 hours ago. That being said, as I do, I would like to find somebody. I would like to find a roommate or, you know, a person of, you know, possible interest. I'm not looking right now. That's the thing. And I don't want to give anybody any weird ideas either. You can't truly love your significant other if you don't know how to love yourself. That is very true. I always say love yourself before loving another. And that was the thing. I thought I loved myself a bit, but I wasn't sure enough yet. It's a big thing. It's a big thing. Is a roommate now? I want to work on that. I want to experience life. I want to... I do want to not be... You know, because the world is lonely. Loneliness is a symptom. Like... Let me Google this right now. Now, this is the first result I have, so, you know, this is only so much, but approximately 24 to 33% of adults worldwide report feeling either fairly or very lonely. And 1 in 6 people face it to a significant enough level where they've considered
roommate
demon.
or partner. Your health in life comes first. Never ever push yourself. I know the feeling of being alone, but we have to take every step little by little. That person will come into your crazy chaos life when they're ready. I know you got this. Never ever forget her are always loved here, and I bet chat can agree we are here for you.
Shucks, thank you, Humby. It's crazy and it's sad. Like, we have developed so much technologically as a society that we have forgotten how to love.
Did you know there are hot single moms in your area? Click the link below. https://yomiisstinky.gov.
Yeah. Hell, I would like to adopt one day. I mean, I'm getting older. It's not a race, but I definitely, you know, it's better now than later. I mean, I could be mom. Yeah. I hope you don't have... Nobody here has to confide or say it. But I hope nobody here is great. Very lonely. But you know, with science, we can make it pregnant. You could. Not saying you should, but you could. I mean, wouldn't be the first time somebody drew that. Still don't have a friend group, and I hope you can find that. Like, our Discord, I'm really, really happy about this. Our Discord does provide a place for people. It is 18 plus, not that we have NSFW stuff there anymore anyway. But, you know, it's just, we don't want kids there, because... You know, we don't want adults making friends with kids. No. Full stop right there. But, no, I'm glad that people are making friends in the Discord, or people in our community, even outside the Discord, are making friends. My moderators and I got some friends there, except Hale. Fuck you, Hale. But the community has done a lot for a lot of you. But I do know that the world is... Technology has advanced to a point that has created us unkind and cold. We have relied far too much on machines and embraced far too little on our hearts. And I really, really think that what has been given to us has came too fast, and we have forgotten how to do things slow. We're overwhelmed. I am overwhelmed, and again, I'm realizing that. So, I hope, just like I say with my streams, I always hope that my streams can do its best to make all of you happy, but I also hope it can give you some courage or the ability to reach out or find others, talk to others, find your people. Virtual companies are the same as having a company person, to a point. Virtual company can get you to that point. I have been very fortunate that there has been some people that I got to meet at Off-Kai that knew beforehand.
Love for you is strong. Let me fight them. Oh crap, they all have pointy sticks. I yield.
Your House of the Castle Knife, so thank you. Of course. It's hard. Again, I'm realizing that a lot too. And I know we're having a bit of a sad girl day. That's fine. I am probably going to have more of these kind of talks. Today is all about a talking stream. I could play a game right now with you all, but yeah, I just wanted to catch up over everything with a break. Now, chat, this means you have a responsibility. You got a responsibility on me. I'm gonna trust you. Are you ready? Are you ready for me to give you a big job? I'm gonna hire you. You're hired right now, and you have a job to do. Type 1 if you're ready. Type 1 in chat if you're ready for the big job. Pause champ. I don't know if you guys are.
Nice.
1.5.
Nice.
60, God damn it. Alright.
Nice.
Alright, you ready for this? This is important. This is... Ah! Ah! Thank you. Alright. 2 months from now. 2 months from now. Every 2 months. Every 2 months. Let's be serious about this. 2 months from now, middle of July. You guys gotta boycott me. No, you guys need to remind me and push for a fucking break. I originally set off to do a break every 2 months. I have failed that spectacularly. So, 2 months from now, somewhere in the middle of July, Yomi, you need that next break. I'm gonna take 1 week off again, just like we did now. Do that every week? I can't do that! That's not even working! The other thing to work on, which you guys can even do right now, is to remind me that every week, I need to make sure one of those days is off for myself. Either Wednesdays or Fridays. Fuck the planet, Yomi ain't doing anything. I'm gonna try to make that Wednesdays in particular. I take off Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I mean, Monday I work all day. Wednesday, kind of clean up a couple things around. And Fridays, we have anime night, too. And I also usually take a collab, too, so... Blah. So I'll probably do is, like, if collab days will be Fridays and some other stuff like that.
Yomi.
Hi, Spacey. Hi. Hello. Mwah. Thank you. I took a hike. I got stuff set up for a pet. I started Baldur's Gate. I started to learn piano. I started to do all sorts of fun things. We got a shout out for Spacey. Hi. You were not gonna take a single day in July without me nagging you to take a break. Good. Yeah. That's what we'll do. My next break in July, and I want you all to treat yourselves too, and make sure you give yourselves a break also. Or else I'm gonna rob you. July 15th is my birthday. Yo! Let's go! And of course, in August, like I've said, we have my birthday. It's a big celebration too. Funny. Goes ahead on Baseball Master Chat. Wait, hold on. We can talk about this. Wait a second. No, you know what? You get one. I'll allow it. Oh, total side thing. Let me show you guys, Alright, now that we talked about that, have you planned more Discord activities, like karaoke and members of co-op games? I have not. I'd like to, but I kind of already do a lot. You know, we do movie nights and anime nights. And I stream a lot. So it is hard. But I would like to. I would like to. Maybe after we get the new member and things settle a little again, because I'm taking some time. I would like to. Phoenix! Rising from the ashes. Thank you. And John, thank you as well. Guys, I have a new emote coming too. You know this one? The If you have 7T, this is only available if you have 7TV. If you don't have 7TV, what are you doing? Check this out. You ready? There's a Yomi one on the way! We have a Yomi one on the way. I love 7TV emotes. I love 7TV emotes. The more you guys use them, the better. So, yeah, I've got on the way. Yeah. And as always, if there is ever any 7TV emotes, you know, some popular emotes you guys see used in a lot of other streams, and you want a laboratory, you know, our branded kind of version, let me know. Let me know. So yeah, we got that on the way too. I always got something cooking. Oh my god, man. Looks like Flork cosplaying you! Kinda does. I did not notice that, but it kinda does. Huh. Goggle Candy, thank you for the tier 1. So guys, we're not going to wrap up right this second, but I did want to say that, you know, today was meant to be a return stream, you know, to catch up with you guys, tell you about everything. So I don't plan to stream for too much longer. Yeah, still gonna stream, obviously, but I wasn't planning to go super much longer than this. But I did want to say, before any kind of wrap-ups or whatever, do you guys have anything else that you wanted to ask about the vacation, or just my time away, or even just some little things that we haven't covered? Because that's the thing. I wanna spend as much time as I still can with you guys before. Let's see. Nier Automata stream tomorrow. Oh my god, a Nier Automata stream tomorrow. Holy. Did you have fun? That's actually a surprisingly deep question. With a vacation? With the vacation. You can see that I'm pausing, which makes it a bit of a... Oh. The vacation was fun, but I was very in my head about a lot of things. As I told you guys, I had a really disastrous a day just a couple days before the vacation. And it still hasn't quite faded from my mind. I still replay things. I still feel uneasy. Anxiety is intensely high. So, the break was good. I enjoyed things, but it was filled with a lot of solemn Is solemn the right word? Sad, whatever. It definitely was kind of lonely, kind of solemn, slow, sorrowful. A lot of self-reflecting, you know. That's more of a question, more of a suggestion. Since you want to hike that trail more regularly, maybe you could combine it with bird watching. Ah.
Science rules.
Nico, thank you! Nico. Thank you for that! You do not have to do that, sweetie. Oh my god. Thank you for the Tsupa! Thank you! Wow! You are so kind. You are so sweet. Oh. Yeah, I guess, again, to wrap it all up, it was good. It was a lot of what I needed. But I definitely need more. I need to... Oh, model's a little laggy all of a sudden. Whoa, there we go. I need more. I need to do this more often. And I want you guys to do the same. I know this sounds corny, but... you guys have watched me for several years now. You've watched me have highs, you've watched me have lows. You've watched me go through a lot of stuff. And I've made some great friends. Some of those great friends, a lot of those great friends actually, I still have from the day I started. There's quite a few of you in the chat right now. But there's, you know, not for everybody though. Some people you move on, it happens. But I want to be able to work on myself more. And as I do, I would like you guys to be a part of the journey with me. Oh, Sane, Spacey, you two are great examples. We got a chat over Sane? You're a great streamer. Lies. I don't allow liars in my chat. I'm taking a sip of water. Guys, I know it's been a little solemn. Like I said, I know a couple days ago, you know, it was on the rougher side. I know today I was very emotional about a lot of stuff. I know the super hyper silly sussy scientist is not fully here right now.
Yomi love.
Thank you. But it's this wild 3 years, and I don't want it to stop. And if I don't take this time, my body will make me stop. My mind will make me stop. So that's what we're doing. And we're back to things proper tomorrow. We're gonna play some Nier Automata tomorrow. Wow. Eyes not spinning. We're gonna play some Nier Automata tomorrow. We're gonna finish Nier Automata tomorrow. We're gonna start a new game series next week. We're gonna start Delta Ruin Chapter 3. We're gonna have a... down the line, we got a new SVA member. We have... God, we have so many things. I don't know why the throw plushie is not working. I will, again, look at that after stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you! Desync! We need to work a collab at some point. I would love to collab on your stream one of these days. And also bring you aboard mine again, too. We just gotta do something again. Oh! That's another thing. That's another quick thing. Not that desync is the reason, but just they reminded me. I am going to be a little more choosy with my collabs. Nothing bad. I haven't really had any rough or bad experiences. I just gotta stop saying yes to every fucking thing that gets thrown my way. So I am gonna be a little more choosy in some of those stuff. I've been writing things about, yeah. I'm glad you guys have been so supportive on this. I'm gonna be so for real. Sane, we need to do something as well. Can I visit Net City again soon? I'm gonna be so for real. There has been a... I've had a worry that talking about these things both today and about 2 weeks ago, I had the biggest worry that you guys were gonna be like, well, Yomi's not the same. You know, Yomi's... where's all the happy, silly, sussy, strange little scientist? She's changed and not, you know, she's broken, whatever. I was really worried about being this open with you all. You guys have been very supportive on that, and I'm very thankful. So, I appreciate it. Can't get rid of his daddy. I mean, it's not that hard to get rid of you, if I'm being honest, but you know. Let me know about, yeah. And here's a little guarantee for you guys. Here's a little guarantee. Yeah, I'm not super hot right now. Yeah, I've been struggling this month. Yeah, my mental health is a little low. Yes, I'm going on a big journey. But no, this doesn't change the future of all of our streams. No, this isn't just a full direction change.
Lubbers.
Thank you, Mikon. I'm just having a bit of a low point. We're gonna get through. I'm gonna bounce back. I'm gonna be better than ever. I'm gonna manage with a few less projects. You guys always say I should do less. I'm gonna prioritize things better. I gotta show that with words. I mean, actions, not words, but, you know. Have I let you guys down before with the stuff I've always promised, right? Unless I hope I haven't. You got this. Oh, Artie, that's so sweet of you. First time chat. Thank you, Katie. What a lovely first time chat. Yeah. Like I said, we're streaming full day tomorrow. We're gonna stream a full day tomorrow. I didn't spoil, but I did look up, and they're saying like, oh yeah, your Nier Automata, it's gonna be like anywhere from 4 to 6 hours. So we're streaming all day tomorrow. I'll see if I can make some food ahead of time for it, so I don't get like hungry midstream. Which also means it's gonna be the last day seeing the 2B outfit. Oh shit! Guys! Let me change it real quick. It's gonna take a moment. I'm gonna freeze up, don't worry. It's gonna be the last day you see this outfit. Unless you do DLC. Oh god. Tomorrow's the last day for Yomi 2B.
Will always be you. Even if this one day ends, Yomi will always be a part of you just as much as you are a part of us, as you've touched our lives in more ways than one.
I could do Tracy. True, I don't always rely on it, but true. Making a snack platter with some dried sausage. That, Darkness, is a really good idea. Actually, that being said, I do have some beef jerky. You guys bought me some jerky the other day. But you know, that's a really good idea, because I am doing longer streams. And I'm gonna put a pin in that. I'm legit gonna put a pin in that. I really like that. Nier Drakengard games, of course. Oh, I don't know if I want to go into more of those.
You can always wear it again for a different game in
Slim
the
Jim. I love
series,
Slim
or
Jim.
as a Halloween costume. D.
True. I do have another Halloween outfit. You guys know I like to do one every year. You guys know it's gonna be a Jiangshi, Jiangshi, however you want to pronounce it. But we are going to be a Jiangshi, a hopping zombie or vampire, however you want to pronounce it. Yes. Shit, where'd I go? But I do have its design early on. You know, it's being worked on. I hope we can get it done in time. You know, so we'll see. We'll see. Actually, funny enough, I am thinking of getting rid of the invisibility potion altogether. We are going to work on some more redeems. But like I said, I'm not going to work as hard as I used to. I am genuinely going to try and prioritize things a little bit better.
Piss.
No piss! Ah. All right. Another good stretch. Ah. What was that? That was a yawn. That was an Ojo-sama laugh yawn. Fuck it, we ball. We'll take it. Let me take a look. See. Ooh. Ooh. Un momento. Hey. So like a Delta. Yomi wrestling is now banned. Yeah, so about the Yomi wrestling thing, like I said, if you use that word here once in a while, like, it's okay. But I have asked, and I would like to make sure that that is not used in other streams. I've even been told by some people it's not like, you know, something, because, you know, I want to promote mental health, and Yomi wrestling is not a good thing. It is fine to joke about a little bit, because we do like to joke, because we know not to take it seriously. But I also know, like, we'll keep it light. We'll keep it light. A lot may say. You know what? I know who I want to raid. Yeah, I did remove it. Ugh. Guys, I want to thank you so much for today. 3 fucking years. By the way, where are we gonna go year 4? Here's my thoughts. Again, SVA, lot of big things. I want to start looking into 3D concerts down the line. I'm thinking more VR chat, 3D stuff in general. Waiting for the new Steam... Was it Steam Machine? Steam Deck? But the VR chat thing for Steam. We all know the RAM shortage caused that to take a while. I want to try to just not create a million different things and juggle them all at once. There's a lot of big things that I'm like working on and planning. Again, the 2.5 is a really, really big one. It is the Steam Machine. Okay. Yeah, the Steam Machine is something we were hoping to get a lot earlier. It's just... never really got because of the RAM shortages and all that. We're gonna raid Joe Cat! Fucking love Joe Cat. We're gonna go raid Joe Cat! Joe Mama. We're gonna raid Joe Cat. They have a subathon going on right now. Joe Cat's really freaking cool. GameCube. I see what you did there. VR thing? Yes, I'm waiting for that. Joe Cat, very lovely streamer. Someone who always knows how to welcome in with a smile. Very talented artist. Someone I've always enjoyed the YouTube videos of for a long while. They've been very warm to me and our community, all of us. So I think it'd be really cool to go see them. Big thing too, guys. I will have some special streams next week. We are finishing Nier Automata tomorrow. Deltarune starting up very soon. The Moe Brew Tea just came out, so once again, if you want to try some of this, you can use code YOMI. Big announcer for RCA. 3D model on the way. God, I should be resting, but listen. Yeah, I'm gonna start resting. Listen to all these things. And of course, if you're not in the Discord, everybody, what are you doing? We just finished watching Fragrance Season 2 yesterday. We're doing Star Wars movies right now. There's so many things happening, but I'm gonna pace myself. Well, this has been YomiQuinnley signing out. Remember, everybody, to love, to laugh, and to learn. Good night, everybody. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye.